Willie. Here we go. That's our boy.
That's so crazy that you like managed to convince him to join the team, and then he just does this.
Look, I wanted him to join the team because I knew how good of a player he was. I knew how strong, you know, and I just knew that one day this was going to happen, and I didn't know it was going to happen immediately, but I knew it was going to happen eventually. So I'm glad he joined.
Apparently, Alistair's been edging closer and closer to joining the Coliseum games, like the money match stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't get over, like, it just, especially, like, watching the Blackwing mirror match. There is, like, I think there's some skill expression in terms of deck building, and then there's, like, some skill expression in the gameplay, but, like, once both players are, like, minimally competent, or like mediumly competent in the Blackwing mirror match, it just sort of turns into, okay, did you draw the punish for what I just did? No. Okay, cool. You know, it's just like both players like trading like card for card, like, okay, I drew the punish for what you had. Okay, I drew the punish for what you had. Okay, like it kind of just turns into like show each other your hands, but really show each other the top 20 cards of your deck and the order in which you drew them. Like it didn't even feel like there was like Yu-Gi-Oh being played, you know.
Well, sounds like you need to show up and show them how real Yu-Gi-Oh gets played. Go join the Coliseum.
Yeah, for sure. It is often said, you know, you're the player who comes first and you're destined to lose the first round. And we've seen
the player who does what first?
The other players coming in second and third, Rosalie and Tom finding their way through to the semi-final. So all to play for.
I don't know. I've been happy with the Mitsurugi Raziel stuff, but the deck just, when it bricks, it is just so miserable. Or when it draws like only one starter, or you play in a draw.
I mean, that's like, yeah, that's every deck in the game right now, though, right?
Yeah. It's like none of them. I know, like, I don't know. I just need to learn the lines for Vanquish Soul K9.
Well, if you're looking for consistency, that is not the deck, my friend.
I mean, it consistently does something.
That much is true.
Like, you draw, like, I don't know, Izuna or, like, Jokul, like, at least those cards on their own do something.
I don't know who's going to be, and I would be happy with any one of these duelists walking away as a world champion.
Yeah, of course, these duelists are all incredibly accomplished. They've all been playing fantastically over the weekend. We are going to have to come up with a new.
But then you've also got, like, Holly Sue plus attributes potentially gets you there. Rosin obviously gets you there. Rhoda gets you there. Mad Love gets you there. Like, I think that the deck plays through more than the Mitsurugi stuff. There's just too many bricks in the Mitsurugi stuff, I found. I almost lost to Mimigul. That was just like, ugh.
Mimigul sacks wins sometimes, dude.
Fortunately, he left me on 300 life points, and I top-decked Feather Duster, and then normal summon Sword, and won the game. It was like, wow. Thank goodness. He also played, it was like Dogmatica Mimigul, so he like rips like 7 cards from my extra deck, and I went, okay, Valon Pop, Aggregator Negate, like...
This is Summon Murakumo. What's an extra deck?
Yeah. No, that was the other thing. Yeah, I summoned a Murakumo and blew up his whole board that were all protected from extra deck cards. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you can see it here. We've got the crowd in. Players have been filtering in, and spectators. The room is heating up even as all the people are coming in. You can feel.
I like how you told me it's time, and then now it's like 10 minutes later.
Look, I said it's time when they said that they're gonna hop over to the top 4 stream. I was like, oh, okay, great, it's gonna start, and then they're like just now sitting down.
They yap so much.
Who wins we all win by watching some amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! And the players, we've been told time and time again, the players are almost ready, so we're still mere moments away from our first top 4 match.
And here they are, just
Oh my God.
away from starting this
What?
action. Only 2
Just
matches
seconds
separate
away,
any of our
seconds
remaining
away.
duelists for getting
It's
that
moments
trophy
away.
and becoming a world champion.
Oh my
And we are, as you can see, moments they were discussing.
Stop
They already
yapping.
know themselves. They both traveled.
Are we streaming, by the way?
We are streaming.
And now they're
Good.
one against
We are live,
the
yes.
other, and there is really
Well,
no favorites. So as they
I stand by what I
shuffle
said.
up the deck, for the last
Tell us how you really
one
feel.
of them unfortunately must be knocked out, and the other will walk into the grand
I'm so
finals,
excited.
after we have
Oh,
already
Willie,
played,
please, please, Willie.
yesterday.
Look, dude has
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not only about the trading card game in
like
2025. We had an
he's
amazing
just
opportunity
Timothy
to
right
crown
now. Like he's
our
just got it
dueling
right now.
He is Timothy.
and then Rush Duel World
Like,
Champions, as well as the
I know
Master
Julian
Duel
Kahn is
World
like a
Champions.
really good player, but like,
3v3, and
So is Willie.
This is one,
we had amazing results
and
two
yeah, anything could happen.
belonging to the European region and one to Japan. So now we'll
Like,
see
maybe,
whether the trading card game will have a sweep with
Maybe if it was a best of 21, you know, opposing player would be able to read World Legacy, World Crown, and know what it does for 20 of those games, but only matters that first one.
Gonna find out today.
We are about to find out. Get in your seats. Don't go anywhere if you're home watching this game, because finally our duelists are ready. So let's jump into the first semi-final.
They know they've been yapping for like a while, because he's like, finally.
Finally ready. The crowd is excited. You can hear them all. The players are ready, rolling the dice to see who is going to go first, and it looks like Willie is going to be doing just that. It can be a big advantage, of course, as
Willie won the die roll.
First, all you need is
Huge.
a starter, and ooh, I do see some going second cars, possibly for Willie, but let's take it a moment. Ornette drones coming down. Yeah, will we see
Wait, what?
Julian special of the first turn, Holly Sue? Let's find out. He's been doing it. It was how he was able to advance through his top 8 matches.
So what's Julian Kahn's hand? I think I saw Mad Love.
And he's gonna allow at least
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
Yeah.
Ornette drones is gonna be activated again to get another Sky Striker Ace token onto the field. This is a pretty solid start here for the Yummy strategy for Willie.
We have seen sometimes player just try to play around Nibiru all
I mean, this is the place to drop the
Fua
Fua if you have it.
Willie will do the same. It seems like he will try, and as you can see, keeping that token that cannot be tributed has been a key consistent part of the gameplay from the Yummy players.
Yep.
Yeah, very heads up from Willie here, because you've got to have a monster in your graveyard there to protect your Cupsy Way so it can tag out in case of any interruptions.
Yep, and Cupsy Yummy Way is going to add 2 Yummy cards from the deck to the hand. We're going to be adding Cookie Yummy and Cupsy Yummy, and then he's going to send an evenly matched from the hand of the graveyard.
Wow, evenly matched a card we have not seen all weekend.
That's actually kind of nice, because he has a trap card in his graveyard now for Purge.
Now we're going to see a Link summon. It's going to send that Cupsy Yummy Way to the graveyard to summon Yummy Snatchy.
Does not activate the effect, it seems, and yeah, does not activate Snatchy, revealing possibly a field spell in the end, and now moves on to that add of Yummy Surprise. Yeah, it's got surprise in the name, but I don't think it's a surprise.
Yeah, why did he not activate the field, or activate the Snatchy? I guess does he
Loses the Ogre.
If
If you already have the field spell, you don't activate the Snatchy because you don't want to lose the Ogre.
Okay.
Cards and more. And Yummy Surprise is such a powerful card, you can search it, and then if all of your cards get negated, you just bring back one more Yummy and start the train again.
Trying to look at his hand.
That is the case,
It's so dark. He like is holding it in the shadows.
This player,
Are you able to see what it is?
different ways of going
Nope.
around it between the Marcher and the Star Ham, going into that famous Herald of the Arclight to shut up some plays. Will that be the case?
I think Willie has preferred the Star Ham here this weekend when we've seen him play, but that Lollipop Yummy Way brought back the Cupsy Yummy Way and one of the other Yummy monsters. Now we're going to see another
What's
synchro
happening?
summon
Yeah, I mean, for Willie, I guess if you're running all of these going first cards, you might as well discard one to the Star Ham, but in this case, no. Here comes the Marcher.
Yep. Bringing back the Cupsy Yummy way. Now that token and the Martial Metal Marcher is going to be sent to the graveyard to Synchro Summon Herald of the Arc Light.
Exactly. Like there was the point to use that Nibiru Primal Being.
That's pretty strong.
Wasn't quite the case, but might as well play it safe. And I think we have now activated the effect. I guess we didn't really need to use the Mignon, and we might just go for.
So I'm wondering what's in his hand other than Mad Love.
Yeah, it's really tough because he's keeping it face down. Like, it's tough to see.
From the hand to the field.
Here we're seeing this field.
I mean, I assume it's just gas, right? Like, if he had hand traps, he would have used them already.
And it seems like this is
He could still have like a Holly suit and just not the right attributes to summon it, so he just didn't.
Giving it for a card to Julian, who is gonna be allowed to play his first cards of the duel in just a moment. But yeah, this field, I totally agree with you, Tom. Might look innocent, but so many interactions hiding in that graveyard. And that's a pass. Oof, and that's a... Let's see what he can pick up.
Alright, so he drew the trap card. I saw that.
Bazen is always a great way to start things off here for the Vanquish old deck, but how can we break this field?
I've not seen Julian start with anything except Holly Sue, so
yeah,
let's see. Enough. But we do know, of course, he's running an awful lot of canines to help him extend into fields like this. So let's see whether that will be the case today, and it is. Here comes Jokul revealing a Jokul. But
does Jokul start? Is it Jokul reveal Jokul?
Sorry, on the field we have a Yummy Synchro, and we also have an Akroki. So maybe we just summon back.
We still there?
Huh? Sorry, I'm having a discussion with somebody about the new time rules. They're basically just trying to use distant coders points, and then they're not even repeating them correctly.
Okay.
So this is a pretty good spot for Willie to be in, because he just needs to make the he needs quick synchro into Cookie, and the Cookie just books these two Jokuls.
To just summon something like Cookie Way to put these two canine monsters face down potentially. He has a lot of different options he could go through.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so in his hand is Snow Devil, Mad Love.
Yeah, I did see Snow Devil. He drew that for turn.
He says I'd probably rather have a Yummy card than another evenly matched.
There is the Cookie Yummy Way on summon wheel to put those Jokuls face down and render them useless.
Interested there in the choice of not using the Cookie as material for the Synchro Summon.
Yeah, I mean, that's just two cards out of his hand for free.
Yep.
Alright, I think I saw Caesar Valius as well. So it should be Mad Love, Caesar Valius.
Yeah, this is so tough. When you're playing the Vanquish Soul deck, it often feels very feast or famine. When you have 5 cards in hand, every card seems to generate you more advantage. But then when you go down,
I think that's Caesar in his hand.
4, then all of a sudden, every card you lose from the hand feels
so Xiaolong.
It gets that much harder.
I think it's Caesar and Xiaolong is what's in his hand.
Oh, this should just be a... Ooh, interesting. Yeah, because he can just herald the Caesar.
Now the Doctor Mad Love is going to resolve adding a Vanquish Soul spell or trap from the deck to hand. It's going to be Vanquish Soul.
Well, so the field spell is going to come down.
I was talking about if that could have been used instead of the Cupsy, we could have just brought it back here and tried to destroy the Mad Love with it. But instead, we're going to have to think.
I mean, they're really. So he's got Xiaolong that'll summon itself. He has the field spell. He has Caesar Valius. So he has like 3 pushes.
There's so many options, but maybe we're just prioritizing destroying the field.
Well, so he doesn't really have that many pushes, right? Because what Willie's just going to do is synchro here. He's going to use the Echo Kid to pop the field spell. So, well, what ends up happening is that he's stuck on just Xiaolong and Caesar.
I guess I should say like 3 like potential plays. So does Mad Love not have oh yeah, he's using his field spell to pop there. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so what's gonna happen here is if Julian wants to try to play this game, he's gonna link one into Rock. He's gonna add back the Mad Love.
Mad Love, like that.
Dark and Earth.
Okay.
So
you're slightly louder now. I don't know if that's coming through on the.
Sorry. Anyway. What Julian should do is link one into Rock. Rock add back the Mad Love. Set the trap card. And you know, try to resolve that. The issue is that Herald being there means that the trap card gets negated. And another issue is that he can't really afford to... Yep. See, because he can't waste the Caesar Valius like that either.
Is there even anything to do?
Nope, he just loses. Nope, it's over. Game's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, game's over. He should just scoop.
First time he's convincingly ahead, and he's looking like he has got this one duel in his bag.
Yeah, it's so tough now for Julian, and he's chosen to throw in the flag.
I guess he's gonna make him win it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Huge. Oh, someone's talking trash on Yummy in the YouTube comments.
I guess the question, like, does anything change if Julian reveals Xiaolong there, or like
if he summons Xiaolong off of Jokel instead of Jokel?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Does that change anything?
Changed a little bit, not much though. The Herald being there is just too much.
I just don't think it's ever gonna work, right? Because like Herald's just gonna negate Caesar.
Yeah, no, that's just too much. Like, yeah. So like even if he does that, right, what ends up happening is the Jokel stays in hand as a dark, so he could still normal summon the Mad Love and search the field spell. And then Mad Love attempt to bounce.
So now he has a dark and an earth in hand? Or no, he doesn't have Caesar.
Yeah, he has a dark and an earth because he has Caesar and Jokel in hand.
Well, the question is, do you think he's using... I guess he's not using Caesar, no reason to,
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, so Mad Love get field spell, place, Acrocade pops the field spell. Mad Love attempt to bounce. Willie would just chain to summon something with zero defense, and that gets bounced to hand. And so, no, it's no different of an outcome. The hand is instead Caesar Jokel instead of Caesar Xiaolong.
Yeah, I mean, Herald is always just going to be negating the Caesar in hand, so it's like, hey,
nothing to do.
And the normal, yeah. Julian just drew worse. Like, that sucks. Yeah. That would have been a really interesting game if Willie went second, because I think he might still win there, too. He had double evenly in his hand.
Oh, yeah. Evenly's crazy into this deck.
Yeah.
Regard, and I'm sure he will be able to set up quite the threatening field now that he gets to go first, hopefully uninterrupted. And
oh, did we have a Metafy appointment today? I got somebody just messaging me about you need to cancel our coaching session. I didn't think we had one. Let me check the schedule.
I assume he included in his deck to get an edge in the mirror match, because when you're playing against a strategy that's similar to yours, the tech choices really comes down to having that edge in those mirror matches. But I don't know if it's going to be something he's going to keep in. But the thing Julian has to look out for is there's going to be cards like that that are going to break through the field.
Yeah, I'm going to go with definitely evenly matched against that Vanquished Soul deck. It's so powerful. Just a deck that doesn't have any like hard negates. You can't just negate.
To an extent, I agree, Nick. Like, Yummy is
oh, there is one today.
I don't like the art style of it, but I'm willing to look past it for Willie.
Oh, for Yummy being cringe. I don't think it's like. All right. I don't know about cringe. Cringe is difficult in Yu-Gi-Oh because there's just so many like cutesy decks, you know.
Yeah.
Flirting with 40. Oh, Flirting with 40. I know who that is. What's up, Raymond? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Is that the famous judge?
Give it up for Julian as well, and let's go back into action.
Let's go. Game 2. Come on, Willie. All right, we're up one game. He's on board breaker. Yummy. This should be a good matchup for him. Julian's going to go first.
All right, let's see what he's got.
Okay, we got an Ash, a Lightning Storm, a Talents.
Obedience Schooled, Songs of the Dominators, Lightning Storm, Talents.
Cookie. Yeah, so I see Songs, Talents, Cookie.
It looks fantastic. So let's see.
Yeah, Songs, Talents, Cookie,
Obedience Schooled, Lightning Storm. Holy crap, that hand is insane.
That's an incredible hand.
God.
but was that an Azuna he was hovering
Bro,
over?
Willie is
Already got
cracked.
local, why not
Maybe. Yeah.
get an Azuna?
And no interaction.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that's a good point.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's been Yu-Gi-Oh for like quite a while, and I kind of agree with Brian made a take about how like when Yu-Gi-Oh started transitioning from like 2-card combos to 1-card starters, like which really didn't start happening I think until like only like 4 or 5 years ago maybe. Might not even be that long.
If we are playing it, we are playing
I'm trying to
it,
think,
it's
like,
so
what
we
would you
have
call, like, the
Lantern,
first,
which
like,
is the
1-card starter type deck?
The first? Oh God.
Well, like, the sort of the, when that started becoming the trend, that was, like, every deck.
Hit the field. Julian probably knows by now the kind of deck that Willie is on, and probably knows that he's unlikely.
Well, I'm trying to think, right? Because before Snake Eyes, it was Cash. Cash sort of had 1-card combos, right? Because Unicorn gets you everywhere. Before Cash, it was Tier.
Tier wasn't even really 1-card starters. Like,
Not in the same way. Not in the same way.
Yeah, it had like what 6 1-cards,
So
just
I'd,
like
I'd
straight
say
up
Cash.
one.
I'd say Cash Tira and Fluunderies were like the first 2 decks to really start that era.
Yeah, and
Because
like
even
Sword Soul was around there too.
Sprite was like a 2-card combo deck, you know.
Yeah, I mean it kind of had 1-card combos where it had like but
Like starter,
I guess
you know.
Sprite was a 2-card. Well, I was thinking Nibble Beaver, but yeah. Sprite had 2-card combo decks where the only reason I'm just chatting right now is because like who cares about like we're just waiting for
Willie's turn, yeah.
Yeah, does he just hold Songs of the Dominators for his turn?
I think he holds it for Queen Query.
Summon itself from the graveyard.
Okay,
Still
yeah,
gonna offer
that
a
makes
little
sense.
bit extra targeting protection.
Or like Paradise Smashers.
Yeah. Well, Paradise isn't hitting board.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, he holds the. He uses the songs there. Interesting.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah. At this point, he knows enough of the hand to know that Queen Query is probably not hitting board.
Yeah. Hard drew the field spell though. That kind of sucks.
Actually, I think it is possible, right? Because he gets Sue, he makes Rock, he adds back summon Zhao
Oh wait,
along
was
with
that
Queen
an
Query.
Ash in Julian's hand? Okay, so Julian chose not to Ash the songs.
Yeah. Well, why would you need to? You have the field spell. I think Julian has everything he needs here, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, because all he needs to do is get the Sue to summon from deck the Xiaolong, and then make the Queen Query.
What's the dark in his hand that he can summon?
Jokel.
Oh, is Jokel in his hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so Sword Soul and Brandon were sort of the first two, like, yeah, I agree with you. They were like, yeah, Jason, I guess Zodiac was too, but Zodiac combos were also.
Let's see if he
think
plays
they
the
were
Queen Query.
I guess I would say they were unintentional. You know, like they didn't really realize that Broad Bull was going to be searching the Black Sheep, and that was going to lead to like Fusion Sub Zoo, like 1-card like turns into +6. Like I was more thinking like Konami chose to design 1-card starter archetypes. You know.
I guess we'll see if Julian plays the Queen Query, because that's just correct to do here.
Well, so if he goes for that, he won't get the trap card, right?
Yeah, but that's fine.
Well, he doesn't know that. Like, I think it's not like crazy to say like he wants the trap card.
Yeah, thinking about what to detach, yeah, rightfully so, it's the Nash Knight itself. And here we are setting up extremely well.
Summons in defense, yep.
Now this number
He learned the hard way, yep.
Well, he knows Willie's on the...
As mentioned, when summon gets to pop something, so we pop the case for K9, allowing you to activate the effect to set the forced release. So Julian going to have that extra case for K9 in hand for next turn if the game gets...
Don't you only get one of the 2 effects?
But he's also got that all-important 2...
I'm not sure.
In play as well.
Oh, and as you can see, just reveals,
Yeah, I mean, Salad wasn't a one-card combo deck until like.
Oh no, you can only activate one per turn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Salad wasn't a one-card combo deck until really like Salamangreat of Fire.
Okay. He did choose to go for the trap card.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
so much here.
I think that's
Alright,
wrong. I know it's weird to say, but I think that that's wrong.
So Willie's gonna call back row.
Obviously, yeah. He outs the trap card, the quick play, and the field spell. The quick play has to get chained there immediately to get to the werewolf.
Although he has to chew through.
Oh my god, he top deck droplets, so even if he did Queen Query, it wouldn't have mattered.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Not quite everything is in defense, but you can still clear those face down cards.
Yeah, getting rid of that field spell can sometimes be super important. Gonna force
That's a crazy top deck. Now the werewolf and the Sue and the
Is Snow Devil not gonna blow up his own monsters, or is that?
That's only if he chooses to blow up. He's just not going to choose to blow up. He's just going to burn for 18.
And at the same time, as you can see, upgrading to this K9X werewolf, which is gonna be able later on to take a look at the opponent's end and banish a card from it.
Yeah, quite a tough one to play around if you're Willie.
No, this is definitely not an auto win like we thought it was going to be.
In case of an evenly matched.
I mean, that, if he drew Forbidden Droplet,
Yeah, it's a little bit,
huge draw.
a little bit tricky for sure.
Let's see.
There's
now.
still plenty of interaction with
So
the
I kind of wonder here.
or
Actually, wait.
to
Willie's gonna activate Obedience Schooled and then droplet his whole hand away and the Obedience Schooled and just win the game.
Well, the Obedience School is going to get ashed.
That's true.
It's a big moment here from.
All right, we'll see.
He's going to want to keep the
Well,
talents
so
as well.
Julian might Obedience School, or Julian might let the Obedience Schooled through.
No, he's absolutely normal summoning Cookie to try to force that interaction here.
one small
Is that
Cookie Yummy versus quite
better?
field
Yeah.
to be linked away to Link's
I think so.
Yummy Snatchy.
Oh, I guess because he wants to droplet away the monster
Yep.
to negate the werewolf.
And Sue's using its effect to steal.
He has activated the effect of Snatchy, to which we are responding.
Droplets, let's go.
Droplet.
This is huge.
Sending one.
Only one card. Maybe he's gonna have to do the werewolf. Oh, but maybe you can take control.
Well, so he's still gonna have talents. So talents can seal like.
Yeah.
Now we are gonna
He's gonna, and then he just sets, he has to set the Obedience Schooled and then activate talents.
Does it?
Now,
The next
Well, it's not gonna steal.
from Willie. Kind of
So
shakes
so
that,
how is
sets
how is
the
this gonna
card
work?
face down.
and I think that might be a bait actually. Is it? Like we're gonna find out because we are forced to use this Caesar, right? Here, but no, we use it right away to destroy the field.
Destroy
And
the
it's
set
a
talent.
set talent.
And yeah, Willie's just gonna concede.
That's it. Julian takes game 2 back.
Wait, really?
And look at the
Not
crowd
even worth
exploding.
activating the Obedience School?
Julian has Ash.
Yeah, they clearly don't have a favorite in this match.
Oh, does he know that Julian has?
Yeah,
that?
he revealed it for Xiaolong.
They're all from the same region.
Oh, okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they though?
All right. Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
what is going on here, but I mean, what an effort by both. We didn't want to have it any other way, and we are going to again.
That was a cracked hand too. Julian winning through that hand is very
My
impressive.
favorite matches are the ones that go all the way.
I mean, he just had the right
more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh!
interactions, I think.
And he
Yeah.
played it well. He played it well too.
Like Julian and Willie.
Yeah,
I kind of wonder if maybe like we don't. I mean, we have to start with Lightning Storm, right? Like,
Yeah, you have to. No, you have to.
From the Yami deck, followed by on the other hand from the Vanquish Soul.
You don't want to give the trap extra opportunity to be an interaction.
It's almost difficult
Yeah.
to imagine
Or the
what
quick play
else
spell,
could
the
happen.
opportunity to pop a
Start from the
monster.
Vanquish Soul deck so
I think it's
powerful,
just.
as we've said, if you have access to both of those.
Yeah, the question here becomes how well does Julian draw game 3? Because if he draws filthy,
Oh, you know what?
There's-
Nick actually made a good point there. Why not talents attempt to draw 2? To try to bait the Ash.
because what'll happen is Werewolf will rip the Obedience Schooled.
Well, Yeah, but then you're still drawing 2.
Exactly. And now the key difference is that once more Willie will be going.
Suppose so, but you've already normal summoned.
To repeat what he did in game
That's
1.
true.
If
I kind of wonder if,
quite
like,
fix it,
there's a
and
world
I
where
think, that is on his
the
mind at the
lightning
moment,
storms.
and those canines that were
Okay, so
crucial in making these fields,
it was lightning
now
storm
turn
into
back
the.
into a little bit of a liability maybe
Man,
for
that's
Julian.
just
Not really
that's tough to
any way
figure
to
out.
use, you know,
Yeah.
that is Zuna, that is
What
so
else he could have
powerful
done.
against Yami turn.
The talents to draw 2 to bait the Ash, I don't think would have done it because
It's like
Werewolf.
there was never a good opportunity to like droplet send something.
It makes a world difference.
Yeah, because every single card in his hand was good, and he was going to need every single one of them.
When you go first, your opponent
Yeah.
gets to summon multiple
I think he needed to droplets the Lightning Storm, honestly. Because that's the only card that he could have, like, really sacked off comfortably. You know what I mean?
So, okay, Willie couldn't have known this because he drew the droplets, but I think he maybe should have held the Songs of the Dominators.
He couldn't have known.
Because if he did, he can droplet send that and then get the search still. Because now there's a trap in the graveyard.
Is also going in because we have seen Willie using solemn judgments throughout the previous rounds, and that card pretty much can shut down anything.
Yeah, solemn judgment is a huge.
Ah, we're going into game 3.
With so many players looking at
Well, Engage would have
deal with
gotten
the
a
field that Yummy can imagine.
Hornet Drones
How many
plus a
monsters
draw.
you could
Yeah.
be able to protect
That-
So,
by
that-
choosing
could have been
Solemn
big.
Judgment from one of the oldest sets.
I don't know.
The Raiders is
I mean,
like-
I also kind of
That's the oldest card
understand,
in the tournament here.
but
That's
I
the
also
oldest
think
one.
Julian
Two
Kahn
revealed
played
the
that.
oldest card?
Like, I understand why he wanted to like set the talents and then do like the obedience school and then try to like do things.
Well, it's
but,
because
like,
he already normal summoned, so he basically needed Julian to make the mistake of not outing the set talents.
And it's like he can't go like activate talents. Maybe activate talents draw 2 just is the only line that maybe goes somewhere.
It's the only line with a chance to do anything unless Julian Kahn decides not to pop the set.
It's also very possible that Willie just draws into 2 nothings.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Or 2 names, which do nothing because he already normal summoned.
yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of wonder if Willie holds Ripper or the werewolf or whatever on the talents.
I see, so he doesn't chain it there. He waits until after a card hits, more cards hit Willie's hand.
Yeah.
Just moments away.
I don't know.
Just an incredible matchup and 2 excellent.
Talent Draw 2 is probably the correct pick, but the issue is just like
Julian had that double
no normal summon,
Now this is his
so not
second
much that you could draw there.
He lost game 1, a second chance to win here in game number 3 and move on to the finals. No matter who wins this match in A, will
I guess Willie knew the Ash, but he only knew the Ash. When did he know that the Ash was in hand? Like, did he know that the whole time?
Yeah, because he revealed it off Xiaolong turn 1.
Yeah, I guess he should have done the talents draw too. Oh well. But I still don't know that that's like a guarantee. Like, he gets 3 bodies.
Tom still has to lose against a Yami deck this weekend, so I'm sure if
I don't know, that is gonna play through a bunch.
Won't be cheering for Tom, I mean, and nothing wrong with that statement, but on the other hand, I think the Sky Striker is actually
The all-important game 3.
as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you say Tom still has to lose. I don't think he has to lose at all. You know, he could take it all the way. He might not even have to play Yummy again. Vanquish Soul K9 could take it. I'm really excited to see what Julian has in store for us. What are the tools he has? Because it's so difficult.
No, I think
with the Vanquish Soul K9 deck, you can't really afford to play all of these.
The issue is Julian is either going to draw a hand that's so bad that it makes this a non-game, or so good that it makes this a non-game. That's kind of how going second with this deck works.
It's like Willie has 2 cards to play through 3 interactions, and that's like just difficult of a position.
Come on, Willie. Come on, buddy.
Players are drawing their opening.
All right, let's
I
see.
see Cupsy. I see a lot of monsters. Nope. That's
We do have some action going on from
I saw
Willie.
Xiaolong Julian's hand.
It's gonna be a normal summon of Cupsy Yummy.
Best normal summon by far in the deck. Usually going for
Okay, so we get the surprise. That's good. He can play through some interaction.
More, but we do from Julien.
Oh, Julian seems to be the crowd favorite here.
Draw a card. Yummy Snatchy is gonna activate the effect to place a field spell onto the field.
Yeah, Willie just not perturbed. He is happy to carry on searching a field spell, getting a revive, because he's already started with that Cupsy. That means he needs to do a little bit less. Julian is hovering over his hand. Can he do it again?
That's huge. Willie's gonna chain Yummy Surprise.
Makes a lot of sense. You want to set up those possible synchro plays right away before your opponent is gonna possibly take control of that Snatchy, and for now he's not gonna do anything else. So Willie going for that Cupsy Yummy way, giving another draw for the Fuvalos, and then trying to search his deck.
Does Julian have an Ash Blossom?
Yeah, so threatening from Julian.
So he does have a Purge in his hand.
At any moment could be used to summon.
That's reassuring.
From deck or steal a monster from Willie.
Not gonna be quite prompted response. We are gonna add both of the other names, and then
there's an evenly.
Card from end.
No, he's going first. There's a judgment.
I saw a judgment, but there's a so it's what, judgment to purge?
I think it's
Yeah, to purge,
judgment.
yeah.
Although
No, it makes sense. You want to put a trap engrave for the first purge. Like if he summons a Rosin off of Sue.
Yeah, but I think he had an imperm. Like I think it was imperm, solemn. Purge.
No, it's double purge. Oh, it is
No, 'cause
imperm.
he had-
You're right.
Yeah, I wonder if the imperm might have been the call.
Or a different name from hand.
Maybe another bad
Purge is kind of good.
Makes sense. If the Holy Sue wasn't already on the field, then Fulos would be a
Yeah,
I don't
being
know
able
if
to like.
I don't know if the purge was the move. Being able to hold the purge in hand too is really strong.
Yeah, that's a good note.
Yeah.
Little Charming Falls, even on your own turn.
I wonder what he's thinking holding on to both names.
So much during the opponent's turn, it can actually be quite useful.
Well, he's wanting to have access to all of the names, right?
Yeah, but if you put one in grave, that's not so bad, right?
So it's a tough decision. This is one
I
of
guess
those
that's true.
decks that can continue under Fuvalos, but it seems like right now we are only putting two cards face down and trying to exit the main phase. Gonna take a look at the graveyard. There is only Cupsy at the moment.
I don't know how I feel about him discarding purge. I don't know. That makes me
I
queasy.
think that might be
Yeah.
I think he's doing this in the end phase.
Yeah.
You can use the Holy Sue in any phase you like. It's just the summon.
and it's going
done
to
in
be
the main
Fire and
phase.
Dark from the Olisu.
What a start. This is exactly the start.
Would not have discarded
Hopefully-
purge.
when you
Kept
are
the
going
purge.
second
Yeah,
in
it does feel like
of the
he
World
maybe
Championship.
needed that for this.
Absolutely, and
scenario.
no response at all from
Although he does have another
Olisu.
imperm, so he could
Cupsy
potentially
not
imperm
yet.
the.
He just said it this turn.
Right. But, well, I'm saying he could purge the Rosin if the Rosin hits the board, and then imperm the. Olisu. Oh no.
Means we have a lot of fire monster in the end, most likely, and
So it's Rosin, Xiaolong in hand. Oh, there's the second purge. Okay, I see. I knew there was two purges. Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying maybe he should have held on to both.
No, he's fine. He's got judgment imperm.
Yeah, but like I'm saying maybe he should have discarded the imperm and not the purge.
Well, the imperm here is going to work just fine, right? Because it's going to hit the Holy Sue.
There's probably no more
And
Yeah, the
then
purge
he
is-
normals Rosin and gets judgmented. I guess the Jokel in hand to keep playing doesn't really do much, right? Because at that point you just make
two dominance purge already in the graveyard.
yeah,
And, oh, do you see that?
you chain the synchro to special 2 back, and then you he's got Tikaboo in hand though.
And now it's Julian turn. He has to navigate through this Cupsy Yummy way, and he's
Chain your synchro, chain imperm, Willie. Chain your synchro, chain imperm.
He is revealing, it's looking like a fire in a dark.
Chain your synchro, chain imperm.
Now Willie's going to chain the effect of his Yummy Synchro to return to the extra deck to spell summon back to Yummy.
Let's go.
Monsters in another
Let's
phase
go. Let's go.
on the Holly Sue. Does Julian have one of
I'm
the
so
other monsters
anxious.
to return to the hand and dodge this? Something like Heavy Borger or
Julian's hand is really good right now, though.
Quiet, so we get to special
I think I saw
summon
Tikaboo as well, which is, I mean, that's just such a good card. Fortunately, Willie should be prepared for that because I do I do that a lot to him.
Will it be the case once more?
I feel like he went Chainlink 1 Snatchy, so I assume he's going to be searching with Cupsy.
Yep.
But he could just want to protect the effect from something being chain blocked into it, potentially.
So is Snatchy putting up the other field spell? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise maybe.
And he's chain blocking the Snatchy because it's more important to get the field spell on board than it is to get the surprise in hand.
Because he needs the interaction.
Yeah. He needs the pop.
That makes sense.
Done this plenty of times. This means that at the very least we can access another synchro and have destroy one card with the field spell.
Yeah, Thomas talking about how innocent these fields
I don't know.
are from
I'm
Yugioh,
still
but
kind
they
of
actually
questioning
have
like
a lot of layered interaction and disruption.
whether second purge versus imperm.
I don't think it
I guess it
matters.
doesn't make like yeah, maybe not because like Polysue's getting. I guess imperm also leaves the potential that there like he accidentally plays into the imperm column. So
God, Julian's so good at this game, dude. All he has to do is go Jokul effect to summon the Xiaolong, and then even if Willie... Oh!
What?
Oh, he played into it. He played into it. Oh my god.
What, the Solemn?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because now Xiaolong doesn't have the attributes.
That's big.
I don't think so. Because I was thinking, why wouldn't he just go... I think he has a Stake Your Soul in hand, though, so he's probably fine, right? So Stake Your Soul summons the Rosin from deck. I think he's still fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Julian's still
Of course
fine.
he is.
Unfortunately.
Must also keep in mind that there is a zone for the Infinite Impermanence. We have already
Julian's hand is crazy right now. It's Stake Your Soul, Tikaboo, what, Double Xiaolong, Jokul.
Zone, I think not under the rock of the Vanquisher.
It's very close to it.
Come on, come on.
And it's gonna be
Come on, put it in the... Ah!
Stake Your Soul, revealing a fire monster to which Willie will respond.
I feel like Willie maybe should have put the imperm in the middle column. I think
Whatever.
that's the default.
I don't think Julian's gonna play into it.
Sure, but you have to, you know, play the odds, right?
Yeah.
It was negated, so why not have another go?
Yummy plays pretty well into the K9 cards, as y'all mentioned earlier, not having to use any of those monster effects in the hand or a graveyard, so it doesn't turn those K9 effects online. Now on a new chain,
we can use the Rosin, to which we are going to respond with the search from Kapsi Yamiway and an attempted distraction from Akruki.
Okay, so I don't think there's like a Border or a Caesar at this point.
There's not.
We know that.
Yeah, we know
So-
It does resolve. That's big.
Okay.
Is that all three Rosin in the graveyard?
No, just two, I think,
Only
right?
two.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And most importantly, we set up the cookie that was not in the graveyard, as you can see.
All right, so Willie has two more interactions at this point. He's got Cookie to pop and Cookie Way, and sorry, Cookie to pop and Cookie Way to book.
And it looks like Julian is hovering over a Holly suit. He used the effect last turn to summon it. He's used the effect this turn to summon a monster from the deck, so he can still summon it again from his hand this turn.
Julian should have 3 pushes here, so I think Julian has one more card to play than Willie has interactions. He's gonna sue.
Because as you can see, wow, actually get to reveal quite a few cards. I guess just in sportsmanship for what have been revealed previous on in the turn. And that Jokul is big.
I like the idea of just summoning a Xiaolong now and just say, I'll just reveal 3 cards to you.
Yeah.
I could summon it now.
Is he gonna make it Typhon?
Oh, he's gonna use the Rock of the Vanquisher to
That would be cool.
summon
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No, Rocks. It's going to be Vanquish Holder. Wait, really?
That's an interesting option, but that is all due
Well, he's got
to
Tikaboo,
that
so.
one face down card possibly setting
Oh,
up one.
gosh.
We thought he would try to move with his play, but I guess with that recovered Olisu, he doesn't have to do it this turn. He can just
Wait,
play it
that's super
slow,
bad
get rid
because
of the
Willie's already
synchro
used
monster, and just call it a day.
what's its
Yeah,
nuts
that is quite the play
perch,
here,
so
Julian.
Little
Yep.
Knight doesn't out it.
Surprise.
Yep.
Sure, when you've still got so many more pushes, but
But
instead,
now there is a trap card,
There
and
can
there
be
can be
only one. He's
Ah.
gonna immediately link away the Cups of Yummy into Relinquish Anima.
And here you can see Julian thinking about it. He knows.
He just needs a
All
single
right, well,
summon.
Willie has
Yeah,
drew
but he
Songs
can
of the
use the
Dominator,
Olisu.
so
If
that
he
can
out
potentially
that
negate
Anima, I think,
like
this
Holisu.
might
Yeah, but it
almost
doesn't do anything. Like, he can't SP away the card, so he's gonna have to make the cat. He's gonna have to make the. He can't make the cat if he summons a yummy monster, though.
So how are we gonna resolve
True.
an SP?
So what's
You're completely right, Tom.
what's the play here?
I don't know.
Is there a play?
I don't know.
I don't see the out once you.
Did he use it
once
from
you
the
used
hand?
It. Yeah, he did.
He
didn't set
didn't
it?
set it. He didn't set it, actually.
Because it was used during his own turn, so there's no way
Oh,
it could
that's
have
true.
been
That's
used.
true.
You're
How do you
completely
ever
right.
out this?
I don't think there's an out.
And Holisu's effect's gonna be activated to special summon from the hand.
Will Julian even let him get this far, though, to even try and get to an SP? I don't think so.
The fire and the dark being revealed again for Holisu.
Wilfredo with that clutch top deck.
You can't use songs. You have a monster engrave.
Only one.
Oh,
side
duh.
in
That's
wide.
true. Oh, so okay, never
This
mind.
game's over. Oh my god.
Even if you
The
want
field
to-
spell only pops if he synchro summons. The issue is that if he summons any yummy monster, he can't synchro summon with the Link 1
Really see how
to make a
out of this. The
yummy
deck is
synchro.
So powerful, so consistent, but when you only have one line of attack, it makes you.
No, this
vulnerable
match is over.
to these traps.
Tragedy.
This was the card that started the Vanquish Soul.
Peekaboo.
Strike. The first time it came out before the Holisu, they all have different types. So everyone
Peekaboo
was
crazy.
making 3 copies of this card.
Absolute
Now
hell of a
it's
run,
down to
though.
Just the 1 copy, and it's used to winning games in a lot more of an
Also,
honest
it's
way.
like Julian
I'd say
Kahn is like
nowadays,
an
but-
Julian Kahn's a phenomenal player.
From the same set
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Soul was released in, actually.
Still.
Yeah, and I mean, as you've mentioned,
Oh, my heart.
this area of plays, but great recognition by Julian in just saying, I don't need to do any flashy line. Gets
Destroys the
rid
anima.
of the anima. How can we even out this at this point? Wow.
What
It
can
seems
Willie
like it's
do?
an upfield battle. Never count Willie out, but in this spot, it seems like Julian really.
My heart's in my
trying
tummy right now.
To find these weak points.
There can be only one world champion here this weekend, and Julian is hoping it's going to be him. Reveals
And
double
he-
fire for Zhao
That
Long,
is so
he'll
mean.
add another card from the deck to the
Dude,
deck.
There can be
Julian's-
only one.
There can be
One
only
world
one champion. Yeah.
Perfectly,
Yeah.
As you can see, we can get that. heavy-
Death by Peekaboo.
Wow.
Just incredible.
My soul has been vanquished.
Really, really incredible.
Yeah.
After going first, going through his plays, obviously heavy to deal with that Fuva loss, but still ending up with a strong field. But Julian just.
He just needs to spawn Pot of Avarice so
Yeah.
that he can.
He needs to
Shuffle all
spawn
the
Harpy's
monsters
Feather
back.
Duster, dude.
Well, that too.
How the turns have tabled.
Maybe an evenly match. No, that's not enough.
Nope.
What
Because he'll just keep the Peekaboo.
do
Heavy
I mean-
Borger effect being activated. I want to know what Willie's going to do. I mean, it seems like Julian's just kind of playing a solo mode game right now.
Indeed, we can just reveal that Joe will try to get. Yeah,
Okay, that was a pretty funny line.
off the top.
Julian
What?
playing a solo mode game.
Oh.
I just don't see anything
Because-
in Willie's
because
hand
it's
that's going to help.
It's like crystal.
I guess, yeah,
Video
we're
game
just
characters.
Gonna, be recycling some resources here, but what is the play?
Is there a way to synchro summon without having a beast? I just don't see it. Yeah, he's not running Effect Veiler.
I mean, his own Typhon, I guess, just to try and keep things interesting, but it doesn't seem like that gets him anywhere. If he's even playing the card in the first place, so
It's going to be a normal summon of Cookie Yummy. It's going to be Willie's first action to fight back. Then
And
just
I
set
think
2
it's
cards
just a
face
couple
down.
sets.
The writing is on the wall here. I think both these players know where we are going.
Not looking promising, and it's a pass back to Julian, who is now free to do whatever he wants, starting things off by drawing some cards, and you can see Willie shaking his head. He has no reason to pick up his cards. He has been in a similar spot before, right in the finals of the NAWCQ, where everyone thought that he had lost that game 3, but I don't think Julian wants to give him.
Yeah, but he doesn't have.
Yeah, he doesn't have World Crown on board.
No.
Yeah.
Each other, as you can see,
He doesn't have a way out of this.
sharing some few words.
And the copy of Vanquish
Surprise, he needs to have 2 Yummy Monsters on board to be able to bounce the Peekaboo away, and he does not.
Julian is just growing.
Now that could have worked if Julian did not make Typhon to out. Yep.
Now, Fua turn 1 was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wins our first semi-final match.
Pain. Agony.
Yeah, yeah.
I do love Vanquish Soul Canine. I do, but not as much as I love Willie. So. Oh, my heart. Okay. Willie deserves his flowers.
I guess the only potential. Julian Khan going crazy. Only potential was talent straw 2.
Taking it away.
And
That was pretty awesome to see. So many fans for our North America finalist here.
in game 2.
It's awesome to see, and big congratulations to Julian.
Absolutely.
Played excellent.
Played out of his mind. At once again, to lose out the first game, and then at that comeback, it seems like a recurring theme all across this weekend, and it did not fail us. Of course, here, even in game 3, had to stare down the opening from Willie, which looks absolutely amazing. So many trap cards were there. Solemn Judgment, Impulse, Impermanence, plus the Yummy combo. And in the end, sometimes the Vanquish Soul deck just does its thing.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
say never count Willie out, but I think it may be time.
I mean, there can be only one.
Finally.
Just called it there. I mean, there can only be one world champion. There can only be one. There can only be one in your deck, and there can only be one Julian. And now he is here in the final.
Yeah, once Vanquish Soul starts rolling, it's just like.
Once it starts snowballing into resources, there's nothing you can do. Like the game's sort of out of hand. That's why I love the deck. That's why I play the deck.
Yeah, it's like once you get an opening, you get to just go +5 for no reason during your turn, and then another +5 during your opponent's main phase or draw phase.
Oh, apparently Julian Khan has a video calling K9 VS overrated.
And unfortunately, that means
That's funny.
that I am the only one who has a chance at getting the prediction right, as Julian moves on to the finals with this K9 Vanquish Soul deck, but it's still far from over.
I think Vanquish Soul is batting 100 when they open up with Holly Sue here. It feels like if they have it in their hand, they're winning the game most of the time. If they don't draw it, it's a completely different story.
Holly Sue is such a crazy card.
Today, Julian has been
I'm just
throwing
sad
quite a
now.
bit. Maybe not
I'm just
so much
sad now.
yet.
It is what it
Again,
is.
that
Yeah.
streak continues of the
It just hurts,
X3
dude.
player, then completely
I mean,
smashing the
he got
competition in
4th
top.
place at Worlds.
I know.
Like, that's.
I know.
insane.
I just he was capable of winning the whole thing. It wasn't Willie's fault.
You only need so many
That Peekaboo was just crazy. Sometimes it happens though. Sometimes it happens.
One more standing in between him and the championship, and then now we can see the other side, the matchup we're about to have. I'm so excited for it.
Absolutely, as Billy
I mean,
already mentioned, on the other
Yeah,
side of the
we've mentioned
semifinals,
Julian's like a
have
crazy
all
player, but I know that dude like
even
grinds DB like
between Tom and
insane.
Rosalie to find out
Like,
who is advancing against
he's probably put in so much. Like, not to say that Willie hasn't also put in.
No, Willie
a ton
grinds.
of
Yeah, Willie
growth.
grinds on this deck for sure. He grinds just in
Yeah.
general.
Paris is getting real. I mean,
But yeah, it's like I know Julian Khan is playing like all of those like money matches and whatnot.
Yeah, he's in the Coliseum pretty regularly, I hear.
Yeah,
we're going to be seeing the two meta call decks, the
and I'm sure that testing, like, clearly it pays off. Like, it does. Like, getting really good testing in against really good players.
Yeah, we're going to see Julian. He's probably going to be doing a lot of reading in between this. You know, brush up, revise, have a look at the feature match, see what you're playing against, because he's got to make sure he's super familiar with all of those cards. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. Doesn't want to let his Cyber Dragon Infinity get fused away. Doesn't want anything like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I think he's gonna be, depending on the result, quite a different finals. Because on the one hand, I mean, the Sky Striker deck, I feel like is very well positioned against, you know, the K9 interruptions. And in general, you're not really gonna use many, you know, End or Graveyard effect, especially as we have seen Rosalie, the masterclass, let's say, against Kristen, never using the graveyard effects to, you know, just make that Izuna so much worse. And I think we could expect a similar performance. On the other end, Luna Lights, what do we think?
I mean, the toughest matchup for Rosalie, I think, in the entire...
I just want to call him and be like, hey, buddy, I'm sorry, but he's probably checking in with, you know, Kyle and Ethan and Hunter right now. It's still cool that he hopped on stream with us just in between his rounds.
Yeah, Luna Light's such a unique deck.
Well, what's funny, Nick, is that Triff played K9 VS at a regional just before this, right? Yeah, the game would have been much better without the floodgate being flipped. I mean, obviously that's the nature of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Is that floodgates are kind of restrictive to the fun gameplay aspect of it, but I mean they're in the game, you know, they exist for a reason. So. Oh, okay, so what are we rooting for now? Are we rooting for Julian Kahn because he's North American, or are we rooting for Rosalie because she's on Sky Striker?
Personally, I want Willie to have lost to the champion.
I also agree with that. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think that's the reasoning here. You
know, the reasoning.
But then Julian got that revenge and won in
yes.
top 8 actually here in day 2.
My concern is that if he wins with K9 VS, does VS get hit at all? I don't mind if the K9 stuff gets hit. I don't want the Vanquisher stuff to get hit.
I think that seems to be their theme. No one wants to play again.
I mean,
it's so scary. People aren't prepared.
It's too new at this point to really see any hits, I think.
I think Vanquisher's also a really fair deck. It's the K9 cards that just push it into a power ceiling that kind of makes it not as interactive anymore. It's a lot more about like build a board negate type stuff.
The thing is, all of these Justice Hunter decks, like, Konami did get them right in the sense that they are like exclusively about interaction and not like floodgates or just build a board full of negates. You know, it is full of just interaction, which is good. And I think Vanquish Soul does a really good job at that. And I think the K9 cards do too. So, in terms of like hitting stuff,
that's what I came here to do.
I think
I've seen you during the last days.
I mean, really, I'm hoping the ban list is kind of small. I'm hoping.
Pretty much the same thing that.
Honestly, I don't even think Mitsurugi really needs that many hits. I think the deck is fine.
Honestly, I don't know if many decks need hits.
No, I would say like Paradise probably should get hit. I think like
and it works absolutely well.
That's like the one card that's sort of on my list of like, yeah, that's dumb. Like that shouldn't exist.
It felt great. At the end, I don't know if you heard, but
outside of that, honestly, I would just like to play this format like without Paradise.
Yeah, take out all the floodgates. Take out Paradise. Take out Tikaboo. Take out Shifter. Take out. What other floodgates exist? I think that's it.
I suppose, you know, D-Barrier is a good one.
Sure, you take that out too, yeah.
Just every time that shows up, it's like,
thanks to everyone for that.
I hate you.
I'll be waiting for you guys.
So you know what to do during the finals. If
what
you
else? What else?
Julian, but
Featherstorm probably should get hit. Like at this point, like if they're not going to like hit the stuff that from Ryziel, like if they're not going to hit like Feral Imps and like or like Detonator or like Cross or like any of that stuff, like if they want to keep Ryziel alive,
of course,
just hit Featherstorm.
From the hand or the graveyard. But do you feel confident against this strategy.
I think
So I feel
that
pretty
would be
confident
fine.
against this strategy. I think that if I win the dice roll, I'm like almost always winning.
Yeah, I
game
mean,
one,
to be honest,
because
like
my
that,
engine is
that's sort of
really
where
good
we're
into
at.
breakers, and that's
It's
what
like
I'm
just
playing, right?
hit
If I
the
lose
stuff.
barrel, it becomes a
I
little
do
more
think
dicey,
Fua
but
also,
Fua's side, I adjust
like,
my
I know
deck
it's
in order for it to become,
getting reprinted
actually
again.
favorable into the Yummy matchup.
That card was
So
overtuned
you
for
are, I mean, pretty confident
what it
considering
is.
the fact that you win the dice roll,
that
but
card
this time
realistically
it was a
should
bit more
probably be at
difficult
like
because
1,
you didn't have the chance to just express yourself, especially during the game
in
1.
my opinion.
We have a few clips that I'm going to show you, and the first one will just witness showcase that because yeah.
Well, I mean, you and Alistair are about to make a balanced prediction video, right?
Maybe.
Right?
I don't know. I don't think Fua is gonna get hit. Like, probably.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Those cards are fine.
No, Fua is super overtuned for what it is. Like, I think if it was at 1, even at 2, I guess at 2, it's like you're gonna see it, but you're very unlikely to see 2. You know? And I think that's kind of.
Someone just said, I think Charmies to 2 is more than fair. Meowls can stay.
No, I think Perulia can stay at 3. I also think I think Fua is just like Fua is the problem child. Fua really should have been 2 cards, 1 from deck and 1 from the extra deck. The fact that it does both is just like it's overtuned for what it is.
It's interesting now that Willie is
Yeah, so at that moment,
now that Willie is no longer in the tournament, the wave of fatigue of being up since 3 o'clock in the morning, like at this point we've been streaming for about 6 hours.
still would have a lot of disruption.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the finals though.
Yeah.
Game 3, having to go second into the again. However,
Oh my God, Willie,
my side deck was
no.
made to just kind of transform my deck into a strategy that works into that deck. Like,
Trying to think what else I would like to see hit.
Yeah, that's what you usually absolutely.
I think it would be interesting if like Droll and Lancia went to like 2 as well. Like if we saw like
I see. You
Lancia,
want to hit
Droll.
like all the lingering, you know, high impact hand trap.
I think that could be interesting. Like just so that, because I do think like Mitsurugi and Raziel are kind of like falling off, and I think those 2 cards are kind of like part of the blame.
Yeah, so the first thing is
So that could be like an interesting way to balance it.
I like thought about it for a second, and I was like, okay, if he has
You know what I wonder?
tough, but Ash is
I wonder if
like when they go first,
Konami just decided to ban all of the cards that are at 1. You know, like, you know, all the floodgates, hand traps, blowouts.
We do have a stupid number of cards that are at 1, like
That are just
skill
good.
drain, anti-spell,
That are just
like
good, yeah. And even something like, you know, you can ban call by and cross out too. Just like hit all of these cards that are at 1, get rid of them because they got hit for a reason, and now all they are is just sacky, right? So instead of being, you know, balanced because you put it at 1, no, you've just made it sackier and more feels bad when I get hit by it. So like ban call by, ban cross out, ban every floodgate, ban talents, ban.
The thing is,
don't ban Gamma. Give me Gamma back at 3. Give me Gamma back to 3.
No.
That's the highest skill hand trap ever printed.
So I will say, called by, like I agree that hand traps should resolve, but I also think that called by has a lot of skillful application to it. Like there's a lot of times where it's like, okay, but do I use it on this hand trap, or do I use it like, or do I hold it for later for a more higher impact hand trap?
I mean, yes, but here's the thing, right? It's that the opportunities for skilled gameplay do not come in enough compared to the opportunities for it to just be a sacky toxic one of to justify keeping it in the format. Because if I need this hand trap to resolve to not get absolutely hosed by your deck, you should not be able to call by the Grave Me. So maybe
Yeah.
maybe we can keep these cards, but only if Konami decides that they're going to stop printing these Unga Bunga one-card combo decks that print boards that are unstoppable, you know? Make less
Yeah,
White Forest, make more Dragon Link.
It's like I actually think like a lot of these archetypes have been designed pretty well. Like I like Ryzio's design, I like Malice's design, I like Deansmith's design, I like the new Orcus card design, I like the Justice Hunter design. Like they've done a lot of good stuff. It's always just random stuff that turns out that it's really good in these particular decks. That it's like, oh, that's a bit much, you know? Like stuff that maybe wasn't intended to be like in the archetype.
Goku versus Naruto says combo decks will be unstoppable. If what? If we ban Called by Crossout? I feel like the opposite is true, no?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure where that was going, but I don't know. It's like we can't completely get rid of all of the super powerful lingering like hand traps, but
you will just activate there can be
yeah,
only
I
one,
guess
and
they probably just need to
this is
stay where they are.
amazing. But first of all, you
But at the
literally
same time, it's like if you
just
ban
the judgment, we
Called by
had
Crossout,
Horizon, and it was pretty sure
then it's
that
just
was gonna
Malice
activate
gets
the
hit by
judgment
Lancia,
there,
they just
and,
lose the
on
game,
next flip, you
like,
are going
immediately.
to
If your
And
deck
there's no counter.
if your deck loses to a card that hard, then there's something wrong with your deck.
I mean, no, it's the archetype that Konami designed. Like,
Yeah, it is. And if the deck is so good that Lancia must be played in order to stop it, I'm gonna Lancia that deck, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
I suppose.
What else am I supposed to do? I can't draw them.
Yeah,
I can't
no,
shifter
I
them.
get it.
Oh,
I
the
get
shifter
it.
should be banned.
Yeah. It's a tough spot for sure to like. I don't know. We've certainly moved past the point where like 1-for-1 type hand traps are like effective. It's like even like 2 or 3 like 1-for-1 type hand traps. You typically can't even expect that to like, you know, carry you.
Just built your entire field, and you were just able to win the entire game. I mean, the feeling must be absolutely amazing. I see that even right now. You are so happy. But there will be only one last.
I do think Fua was overtuned though. I would like to see that card go to 2.
Julian Kahn's got to be feeling awesome right now. He knows that his matchups, like both of his matchups, are good matchups for him, right? Lunalight's a good matchup for Vanquished Soul. Skytricker's a good matchup for Vanquished Soul. So he knows he has a good matchup into whatever he's playing against. He's got to feel awesome.
But
Yeah.
for you at home, and
He's been
for
playing
you in the
phenomenally,
crowd,
for
we
sure.
are going to see
Good on
the
him.
second semifinal really soon, guys. Take it all.
I'd love to see a Willy interview. Yeah, Lunalight has the better matchup than Striker does into Vanquish Soul. But that said, Vanquish Soul does have a fairly comfortable Lunalight matchup, and as long as the Baguska doesn't hit board, the game is winnable even if they make a Liger Dancer.
Right, because you can like Borger burn and just
The field spell completely negates Liger Dancer.
just like completely wall up.
And then additionally,
Play Borger control.
well, you can also swing over the Liger.
Hey, listen to me. I say
How do you get over it?
Rocks.
Does he play rocks?
I don't know.
So why should I start now?
And then
Hey, look, it's your
Lunalight
boyfriend.
also. Yeah, it's my guy, Joey Wheeler. I love Joey. It's my favorite character.
Yeah. Why I called him your boyfriend?
I'd be proud of that fact.
So what's inside this thing?
Yeah.
Don't tell my girlfriend, but I'd be proud of that.
Pair of shoes. The moment of truth.
What?
Whoa! Get a load of that
What?
thing,
I didn't say anything.
Hey,
That is something you don't see every day. Check this out.
I don't want to spend $210 on these shoes, but every time that I see them, I'm like, I kind of want to spend $210 on these shoes.
debating whether or not I want to make myself in a breakfast burrito here.
Well, you got a little bit of time,
That's
right?
really good because they just keep yapping.
I need to make like a stream overlay.
Championships. We have now secured one of our finalists for the grand final.
Oh, are we finally playing?
It's time to find out who is going to be our next finalist. So let's introduce your duelists. Your red duelist.
Okay, so I don't actually have time.
Angelica! And your blue duelist, Tom Kleiner.
All right, Tom. All right, Rosalie.
Both of our duelists from Europe are now sat here ready, but only one of them can make their way into that grand final, and we're very excited to see all the action that's about to happen in this next match. Best of luck to the two of you. I'm going to hand you guys over to your amazing casters who are going to take you through our last semi-final.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything exciting?
Nope.
Cool.
Thank you, Ed, and welcome to us as well to the second semi-final of the 20.
It does suck that both the EU and the NA had to face each other in the semis. They had to cannibalize each other rather than trying to rep their own country, you know.
Oh, like try to get to the finals.
Yeah, like if Willie and Julian played on opposite brackets,
Yeah.
you could have a double NA finals where it's guaranteed that an NA player wins it. But instead, we're gonna have an NA versus EU finals, which I guess is probably more exciting, right?
Is it?
Sure.
I mean, Europe's clearly not as good
I agree. Yeah.
as America.
Imperial system. Let's go.
Hell yeah. What even is a kilometer?
What even is a kilometer?
And that was the ending of the standings. So what an amazing run. In the end,
You can
it was
suck
Tom,
0.62 of my nuts.
Rosalie already in Swiss. Can we have another revenge arc now?
USA,
Obviously, it's gonna be quite a
USA.
unique matchup, because on the one end we are gonna see a deck that is built to go
Yeah, we don't put a U in the word colors. We're better than Europe.
and even close the duel on turn one while going second.
What do you mean water boils at 100 degrees? No, you're stupid.
Definitely, and me and Tom were just discussing this during the break, how this matchup is going to play out, and I think Rosalie might have to adapt her strategy in this.
You mean 32 degrees? Water boiling at 100 degrees is for us.
Incidental, both of these decks, but built to face other decks.
Wow, Trey.
Are you stupid?
Is probably entirely hypothetical. I can't imagine.
Fahrenheit, water boils at 212.
From what Rosalie was telling me about,
That was 100. What's
seems like it's gonna be quite
32 is
Celsius.
that's
Oh my god!
32
We are the ones with the
degrees.
stupid numbers. It's 32 and 212. They have 0 and 100 because they're normal.
yeah, almost.
Oh, 32 is like normal. See, this is how you know I know nothing about Celsius. 32 is like room temperature, right?
32 is freezing for us.
You know, stop it.
That's the freezing
Yeah,
point
but
of water.
okay, but for Celsius it's like room temperature.
32 in Celsius is like
90. This
Yeah,
is
it's like-
you could tell that I know
yeah.
nothing about Celsius because I don't respect the EU.
Potentially, I mean, there's always a chance that
That's
Tom
fair.
doesn't get access to that Lunalite
Well,
Tiger Dance
so I
in
think
the
it's-
tall order.
But yeah, I totally
what's the number? It's like 9/5 plus 32, I think.
Yeah, it's 212
like
for
the
boiling
formula.
in Fahrenheit. Yeah.
So 32 degrees Celsius is like, I don't know, whatever 9 times 32 is, 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it is Justice Hunters versus Duad.
deck to do a certain thing.
300 divided by 5.
Expected strategies show up, and
I don't
it's
know,
all about
that's
being able to
what,
adapt on the fly,
60?
use your
There's
skill as
60.
well as
Yeah, it's like
your
92
ability.
degrees,
Those are the
roughly.
top 4 of the World Championship, 4 of the best
Or
players of the
91
entire
point
year
something.
here, and only one of them will be able to advance to the finals to
30.
take on Julian
Oh,
with his
whatever.
K9 Vanquish Soul strategy.
Yeah, for sure. So there's a
Fuck
lot of
Europe.
thinking going in on Rosalie's side, and Tom also is going to have to adapt. What is there? He's got to think about how he's going to play through those interruptions. We see him on feature matches using these powerful cards like Book of Eclipse, like Dark Ruler No More, like Call by the Grave, but I don't think they're really going to affect Rosalie at all. So also,
Breaks
What do you
my
mean
heart.
football is a sport you play with your foot?
Feet.
That's
Yeah,
stupid.
that's stupid. Why would you ever play a sport called football with your feet?
You only kick the ball a little bit in football.
With Tom having to battle three incredible games where he really was down to the wire, and he could have gone either way. On the other end, though, Rosalie knocking out that Christian duelist in Isaias, and with a 2-0 score. It might have lasted a long time, but
Well, at least everybody's
Game 3, surely. But
very pro Willy on the internet.
And as you've mentioned, the epic
There you go.
chicken game between the two, yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a tough matchup. But I mean, are we really
You are
saw
correct,
Tom
though.
show
The
why
EU,
is a
like
great
the staff there,
deck,
it is
yummy.
very nice.
Even if you can't get
They,
the Light Dancer,
they do a
just
good job
Luna Light Leo Dancer and having that power
doing a lot of these.
wipe out
The
entire
NA crew
field
definitely,
is fantastic.
yeah, that
they could use some work.
Card I had on my bingo to see this weekend, but then again, neither was Sky Striker taking it all the way to the semi-final. So it just goes to show anything can happen.
Yep,
Wait.
definitely. You always
No,
wanna keep
Jason,
an eye out for what
32
everyone
is
else
not.
But you gotta keep an eye out on so many
Boi-
different strategies.
well,
that
it's
play
not boiling
that
water.
Yu-Gi-Oh is being played because anything can really show up.
Th-
especially in
32
the World
Celsius.
Championship, which has its own unique format.
It's
There's only
hot.
27
Like, it's like
players, so
91
you have to
degrees
account for
outside.
things that
It's
you
not
may
room
not know
temperature.
about.
Yeah, and this is exactly the case.
91
I
degrees
mean, there was some
Fahrenheit,
confusion even
for those
in
of us who
interviews about, you know, the deck
know,
being out of the top 8. Some players thought that it was going to be
know
a
that.
second Malice deck next to Yuna. In reality, that was Rosalie's Sky Striker deck.
It's like,
pure.
I know our system, just don't ask me to spell Fahrenheit.
Round in the semi-final, and now it's gonna be all between these two. As you can see, sharing some laughs. They know themselves very well. They did not clash, just like the previous duelist in the semi-final of the EU.
Awesome tie, dude. Good to see you.
They were both there, and in the end, it was Rosalie advancing to the finals that time around, and then facing off against Lorenzo.
I can't wait to flip Tikaboo against Willy at the World Celebration next month.
He's gonna have flashbacks and be like,
Not again.
I gotta say it, you said advance. Both of these decks got a huge boost in duelist.
that card should be
advance.
banned
I
too.
can't point out
Honestly,
Sky
Rivalry
Ace
goes in
Zero, Luna Light Leo Dancer,
all of them.
the Luna Light
Just
cards.
get rid of all the
Definitely
floodgates.
had an impact
They're
this
stupid.
year in the
I
top
agree.
4 of the World Championship.
Like,
Get rid of it
they
all.
just-
All of them. Everyone.
They just simply don't promote, like, you know, good Yu-Gi-Oh. Good Yu-Gi-Oh is interaction based, and that's not interaction based.
Here we go.
They are, and let's see this dial. It's a 2 from Tom, matched by a 4 from Rosalie. And there goes the handshake. Let's see.
Oh, she's lefty. It just like looks weird watching her draw her
Possibly
cards.
willingly for the first
Yeah.
time this weekend.
Almost a necessity here to win that die roll.
And I think that is the case. Indeed, she's gonna go first. Are we gonna see some engages?
Well, we see at least a Rose that can get you a Sky Striker link.
And there is engage.
Sky Striker, mobilize, engage.
This is the card that just doesn't go away.
Yeah, it's interesting because you normally, as a striker player, tell your opponent to go first, but you're playing against Luna Light, so you know you cannot do that. Like that would be a death sentence.
But the old cards working perfectly well together in combination is amazing.
Well, I don't know if Striker is still like a blind second deck with the new
It is, yeah, it is.
Second engage.
Okay.
A second engage, wow. But I've used it here though.
These duelists are advancing, and Rosalie is advancing with another copy of Engage to add the Sky Striker maneuvers, Widow Anchor.
And let's keep count of the number of spells. I think it's just 1.
Okay, well, Charmy follows.
A third engage.
Do it. Do it.
And we might see a response on
Do
this
it.
from Rosalie.
Was seeing a card in the hand for Rosalie, but will she choose to use it now?
I mean, this is tough. You don't want to give any draws to
And
the
there is
It's
goal
called
by. Not only does it
Atta
stop
girl.
the Fuvalos,
Let's go.
It puts a third spell card in the graveyard, and with this rose.
Well, so which one of
now we can
these
access that Kagari, possibly
does
get
Julian
one of the engages
theoretically
back,
have a
and
better
that is
matchup
going
than
to be
two?
alright
Striker.
for Tom.
Okay.
We have not
It's harder.
In that
It's yeah. It's harder for
all of our spell cards, as well as sending the
Julian to beat Lunalight because if Lunalight wins the die roll,
Rosalie wants to do that.
This is going almost all the way
That-
back
that
to
could
the
get
20
sticky.
opening
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
The Rose
Okay.
a little bit
In that
older
case,
than that,
I
but
guess we're rooting
engages
for
in the
Striker
two
here.
rolls.
we are rooting for Rosalie. Yep.
Sky Striker gameplay right now.
But not quite.
Also
She
because
skips
Striker
on
is
the
base.
effect of multi-roll going directly
True.
For this engage that it's not gonna give her a draw quite yet, but is gonna get one of those important spells, recovering a lot of the advantages. We have seen it plenty of times already in the previous round, and there
Yeah,
is
she also got in like she got
fantastic
her qualification for Worlds playing Vanquish Soul. So
Two cards Lemons Gate can
I actually think she won. I think she won. Oh, she got second in the EU for Vanquish Soul.
And here we go in the end.
Gotcha.
We're going to see the Shizuku. Shizuku going
That's
to
pretty
be able to get
impressive.
linkage and presumably use in the end phase and rank up into the new Sky Striker equals 0.
And there it is, the linkage coming down and getting more spells.
Let's
that
go.
can reset due to that multi-roll in the
So what is this Lunalight player doing different from like other Lunalight lists?
Nothing.
Like, why?
You filled up the spell
So, like, why is it having
already, so maybe
success?
we just
Nobody
go
prepared for it.
engage for the next turn.
Oh, no, nobody expected someone would actually bring that to Worlds, and
Yeah.
so they didn't.
Use the Widow Anchor
Okay.
on her own card and then reset it with a multi-roll. So now she has Widow Anchor.
It's kind of
Widow
disappointing.
Anchor, and the limit.
I mean, both Lunalight and Striker are decks that nobody expected people to really bring.
And this is the way you have to play.
I suppose, but it's like,
just trying to stop.
I don't know.
Lunalight
Maybe it's
every
like-
which way.
I guess they're
Tom's
both
putting
meta
down the
calls,
cards
so it's
except
like not
Will
really all that
Fight
different.
Call to the grave. He will be drawing to 5 cards in hand, but at least
Well, Striker has a really good Yummy matchup, right? Because you can play board breakers really easily.
Pack cards.
Right.
Even just like one copy of Heavy Polymerization could just end the duel essentially.
It also seems like
Yeah, I mean, and,
it seems like Droll is like almost nowhere in this.
Yeah.
Or at least I haven't seen it. I'm
Well, Europe players don't really play Droll anyway.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm kind of wondering like what it would have been like if somebody brought Dark World.
That would have been something.
Lightning Storm, you've got to think those are the cards that you
Like,
desperately want
Fua
in your hand.
kinda doesn't
Who
matter.
needs to answer that field of monsters when there's
Sort of.
cards
It's like
and
fine.
trap card zones.
And yeah, as you can see, ask to look at the graveyard, but there are
I guess Dark
more
World's just
than
bricky though, even
spells
with the
in
newer support.
meaning all of the additional
yeah, she did get
spells
rolled
are
last round,
something
but it was from an NA player, so it didn't matter. Like, EU players don't really play Droll because,
Tom, send a Lunalight
and I
Anchor
quote,
deck.
"It's rude to not let your opponent play the game."
It also has some other effects which are pretty
I mean,
cool that
it's-
will
this is
involve
Yu-Gi-Oh!
polymerization and being able
This
to
is
use the
why
materials from your graveyard
France.
potentially
Well,
later on.
never mind.
But it's-
This is literally why Plant Link wins EU tournaments, because people are like, Droll, that's rude.
And as you said, Billy, this Leo
Be like,
is
have some
such an
decorum,
important
please.
piece of the puzzle for the Lunalight.
The issue is that Silver Leo Engrave is pretty good.
Two
Rosalie can't wait for that to be live.
plus some more cards.
Alright, Lunalight Gold,
Alright,
Leo
I've finished
coming
making
down.
myself
This is
a
really
breakfast
looking
burrito.
for maybe the Widow Anchor that is
I'm
known.
proud of you.
Yep.
There comes the Widow
Ham,
Anchor,
egg,
I
cheese.
think Tom rightfully so will ever read it.
And Sriracha.
And there are 3 spells. You can also take control of the gold Leo,
Tortilla.
but that would shut down. And here we have a response.
Nailed it.
The Book of Eclipse.
He wants to resolve this gold Leo effect.
Bro, Striker cards are just like slowly inflating more and more.
Chain the other Widow Anchor, it
Are
will in
they?
fact
Yeah.
do nothing in this case, so Very wise for Rosalie not to do it, because cards being set sort of releases them from any effects that we're applying to them, like effect negation.
Should I pick up a copy of Zero?
Cards being sent to the graveyard is a very strange one, but you've got.
No,
I think so.
I'm not doing that.
These things if you want to become the world champion.
I mean, it's a 2 or 3 of. Sorry, it's a 1 or 2 of. I think. I don't know if they play 3. I don't think they play 3.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just not gonna play Striker, and also like I don't know, trying to like play the market. I feel like unless you're doing it with bulk, right? Like if you're buying like a $3 card for like 10 cents, that seems like fine to me.
Sure.
But like
sure.
trying to play the market for like, you know, oh, I'm gonna buy this card at $10 and hope that it spikes to like 20 or 30, and then try to sell it in that time. Is
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it'll
know.
spike that high, but
Yeah, it's like
the reason why I'm getting it is because I don't want to spend 30 on it. You know.
sure, but it depends on whether or not you actually think you're gonna play it. You know.
Yeah.
Like if for me, I think the chances I
Oh.
actually play Striker
Shep
in
just
anything,
joined. Good morning, Shep.
Keep in mind,
Hello.
Rosalie can always
chances I actually play Striker are probably like next to nothing, especially if I have access to Vanquish Soul K9. Like, I'm just gonna do that.
But wait,
That's his signature card.
there is in the graveyard that Lemniscate. Can we just return the Rose
Yeah, you just Lemniscate here, don't
to
you?
the extra deck?
Looks like you're right. That is what Rosalie's going to do. Going to banish the Sky Striker Ace 0, so it's not going to be able to be banished. from
Shep,
the
where
board.
were you?
The effect will
We have been
resolve.
streaming since 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're just now joining. I feel betrayed.
Wow.
Resolving it indeed.
You're fake.
So
Fake
many
fan.
tricks this Sky Striker deck has up its
How can you
sleeve.
betray though
Gonna get
when
to summon
I'm
Ha 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 ha.
and Array.
You're so funny, Trey. You're hilarious.
Graveyard as well.
Dude, I'm
One
hilarious,
extra
honestly.
trigger effect
This is why
can
people
take
show up
away
to
any
this.
extra
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
not
for,
because of-
for your Treyisms.
Yeah.
yes, not because of
Speak,
you
no
know
more Luna
the,
Lights.
the this world's match or whatever that's
No
happened.
more Luna Lights potentially.
It's for that
Rosalie
you know
can't
once
activate
every
Widow
couple of
Anchor
hours
anymore.
Treyism that shows up.
But he does have the Yellow Martin in the graveyard, which can already summon
That's
itself
what the
by
people are
returning
here for.
Masquerade, But Luna Light Perfume is
Oh, he
huge.
still had perfume. That's actually massive.
A Luna Light monster. It's also going to let him search for a Luna Light monster from the deck, something like Luna Light Tiger. And Luna Light Tiger in combination with.
Bro, perfume is
Yellow
crazy
Martin.
card,
As
honestly.
mentioned earlier, Marcello is the old
Wow,
school
Shep,
Luna
you had to
Light
drop
combo.
someone off at the airport. That's so
Now
lame.
he still has
What a
access.
lame
He has Luna Light
excuse.
Black Sheep as well. So he's going to be able to discard it to add either back a Luna Light monster or a polymerization from the deck to the hand.
What is this card Rosalie is thinking about? She's already used her.
I'm kidding, that's very kind of you.
Pulled by the grave.
I'll allow it.
I mean,
This
an
time.
incredible effort for
That resolves.
sure,
That
but
resolves.
Tom also trying to use some of his tricks, and we are going to be using this Ray.
Ray is going to be sent to the graveyard to special summon Sky Striker Ace Kagari with her own effect. The Black Sheep will resolve, adding polymerization from the deck to the hand.
Really, we stake? I feel like Luna Light has no extension. Like, that's a deck with like so many glaring choke points.
Here in the top 4 of the World
You want a
Championship.
deck that just has all the extension? Memento. That deck never stops playing.
Gonna have all this follow up for next turn if only she can make it there.
The difference between Memento and Luna Light is that you can't let Luna Light get to its end board because it's too good, but you want Memento to get to its end board before you interact with it. Like, don't do anything to Memento until they hit their end board.
So they stop playing like eventually. Like
And Chain Forbidden Droplet. That's the card we didn't know.
Wow.
But the Gold Leo's effect already activated earlier, but he does. Gold Leo has the second effect. If a Luna Light is sent to the graveyard, it can add back to the hand, and it's going to be a Link summon for Zeke.
My goodness, more engages coming back to the hand.
That's
Zeke,
crazy.
Yeah, gonna banish this Leo.
It's still, I don't know if it's going to be enough though, because Tom has so many plays still to happen. He has the perfume to add and discard to get access to Tiger. Tiger can bring back another monster. He has the yellow,
Does he still have Tiger in hand?
but losing that Gold Leo was an
I don't know. I don't think he had Tiger in hand.
Tom needed.
Indeed, but we have one more face down card from Rosalie.
It's
gonna
me,
be
man.
the crucial one.
I think we know. I think it's a Widow Anchor.
Yeah, it's a Widow Anchor, isn't
At
it?
the very beginning of Rosalie's turn.
Ah.
Let's see if
I do
Tom
think it is.
can remember
Yeah.
that as well.
Because she did set a second copy with the Shizuku, so that should very well be.
Oh, last card was Poly. Okay.
Be banished, discarding that polymerization.
So now he's searching the tiger.
We're going to be able to bring back 3 monsters here in combination if you search.
This is tough.
Tiger.
I think she has it.
The only level 4 monster is the Yellow Martin. Yeah, he has to go for Lunalight Wolf. He might be using this Lunalight Wolf just to go into Perfume Dancer.
Oh, maybe not, right? Oh, no. He's using the Silver Hound, so he can't negate the Widow Anchor.
But you know, you want to keep that Silver Hound in the graveyard if you can. But yeah, Lunalight Wolf, special summoning Perfume Dancer. Perfume Dancer will be adding another Lunalight Perfume, but that's going to prompt the Widow Anchor.
There goes the Widow Anchor, the last line of defense, taking this Perfume Dancer.
And the Masquerade, or no, sorry, the monster he used for the material is adding back the polymerization.
I think
Or was it the Masquerade? It was the
yeah.
Masquerade. Okay, it was the Masquerade adding it back.
The Masquerade, he's going to get a few monsters in play, but can he make anything? Can he get 2 level 4s?
But I guess you can poly with the Martin and the Wolf.
So
He needed that. He really needed the search.
What does that do?
The perfume, so
Not much.
Roselli using the Widow Anchor on the Perfume Dancer.
Because I think Perfume Dancer's a hard ones.
corruption available to her.
And you know, Tom knows the 1 card in hand is Sky Striker Mobilize Engage.
Is there any card, any other card it could be against Sky Striker?
Usually not. Usually not.
Ooh, and we see a
Is
shuffle,
he
and this
ending the
might
turn?
be end if that is getting returned to the field. I can only
And then
assume.
the Gold Leo comes back at the end phase that was banished by the Sky Striker Zeke.
So
Game's not over. She doesn't have any follow-up.
Managed to keep that aggression at bay.
She has a striker
And now
monster
she
on
gets a
field.
Full turn with that engage already in end. Wow.
With the Zeke,
You know the hand?
does the Zeke
Yeah.
cannot be link summoned with or something like this?
No, she probably just wins
Or you
this.
can just use it and make another
Not this
Kagari,
turn,
get
I don't
back
think.
another
But she what
engage.
makes Kagari, adds back
Doesn't really
engage,
have any restriction of that
starts
kind.
spiraling.
That sounds like what Striker does.
I mean, this is what we talked about. This is a tough matchup for Sky Striker, but if Rosalie was able to win the die roll and set up multiple layers of interactions as she did, she's had to play it exactly this way to put herself in a position to steal this game number 1 in this tough matchup.
Yeah, she's been stealing monsters, and maybe it will be enough.
Do I want to play Striker? Oh man, watching this deck play has me missing playing Striker.
Bruh, you've been waiting for 2 years for Vanquish Soul to actually be good.
I know. I'm just so tired of bricking.
Linkage, and she will definitely be able to draw a card.
Also, I have not been waiting. Excuse you. I have been playing the deck since it came out. I haven't been waiting for anything.
These two can go all the way to game 3 safely.
Whatever. You're like the opposite of Brian. Brian picks up a deck after it's good, and you drop a deck as soon as it is good.
We're going to activate engage. We're going to draw a card. We're going to add back the engage and play it again and draw another card. And 1 card in hand will suddenly become 4, 5, 6, almost.
2 or 3. Shep, 2 or 3.
Foolish burial goods, interesting inclusion in the deck. Just gonna
Yeah,
be
Foolish Burial Good
sort
makes
of
tons of
undergoing with the
sense. You
Metal
can dump
Fusion.
the Black
Shout
Goat.
out to Metal Foes Fusion for all the Metal Foes fans out there. It's funny, these are the 2 decks that can play Foolish Burial Good. Sometimes you see it in Lunalight as well, being able to send down Lunalight Perfume.
Yeah, you have some interesting options. Can always, send an engage to get it back with Kagari, as well as maybe, if it's in their Black Gold Lofts. So it's
CBTGs? What is that, Jason?
And let's take a look at this.
Called by the grave.
Oh. That makes sense.
And engage! We're so
Engage into engage, baby, in the year of our Lord 2025.
Last copy of engage in deck hand has been picked up.
She shuffled it back in. Tom has had someone draw 3 engages against him in the previous feature match, but I think in this one it's going to be a little tougher to cope with.
Wow. Bro, good for her.
Shuffles here
Yeah.
to Roselli.
Alright, I'm cracking open the Solidarity to Doritos.
Still haven't talking about, but gonna use Zeke's effect first
Well,
to send
are you a Dorito type?
the metal foes fusion.
Because then you'll gain 800 attack.
Indeed, now as mentioned, she
That's
has
funny.
used the
You're
effect
funny.
of Zeke sending the metal full
See?
fusion to reduce by
That was
one
more than
half
2
the
per
attack
hour.
of the party
I've got a whole like
so
4
there
hours
could be
built
a
up now.
passover, and
Speaking of
now
solidarity,
Until the
I-
next tray is.
I have 2 of them just sitting right next to my desk.
Yeah, here
Why?
comes presumably
Oh, because I bought 2 of them, and then I got one out of my locals' bulk for 25 cents.
You love to see it.
used already a multi-roll.
Oh, I went through the locals bulk. I pulled out a Pyro Phoenix and a Pulling the Rug. Got those for 10
Oh,
cents.
good value.
Yeah. I think there was some other stuff that I pulled out that was actually like pretty good.
Gold Leo sending it straight
So
to the
it was
graveyard.
interesting. I went to a different
Still hard off
locals.
the field 'cause it will be banished, and then once it's gone, it's gone.
Here's what I'll say about it.
But that is why she added back.
I think the player quality was
phases still happening this quick.
maybe a little bit higher than Yugioh's, but pretty close. Their bulk quality was like significantly higher than Yugioh's, but their prize support was pretty lame. Like we had 4 people go 3-1, and they did the stupid thing where like they divide out the packs so that second gets more than third and fourth gets the least, and then fifth got nothing. And it was like, what the heck? All of you went 3-1. That's stupid. I don't know.
Let's
I
go.
personally find like
She won game
tiebreakers
1.
at locals. Good for her. I personally find tiebreakers at locals to be like super cringe in terms of like prize support.
Well, that's why you play out top 8.
Well, so here's the other thing that I'll say. Typically, Yugioh is 5 rounds, but we get there at 2:30. It never actually starts at 2:30. It normally starts at like 2:40, 2:45, and then we don't actually finish typically until like 7 or 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 5 rounds, and that takes like 5.5 hours. And this place, we went there 4 rounds, 3.5 hours. And it was like, dang. So this place is like 15 minutes extra drive, but it saves us essentially like 2 hours in terms of like locals time.
Pricing's worse.
I don't know. Yeah. It's really hard to beat store credit pricing. Store credit pricing is just kind of goated, but you know.
Yep, that's why that die roll was so important. We've been talking about it all week.
Yeah, my locals is
Luna Light, but unfortunately there's some overlap cards.
9 out of 10 in player quality, 10 out of 10 in pricing, and like a 2 out of 10 in bulk.
Artifact Lancia players were still respecting.
But you found a solidarity in there.
Lancia, while it is good,
I did.
not necessarily
It's a rare find.
against the Luna Light strategy.
Yeah.
No, for sure. But obviously the cards that are game enders is that Luna Light Liger Dancer. So I feel like we haven't actually seen Tom summon it yet, maybe hardly at all on these features, but
I don't think so. Not today for sure.
yeah, he had to get through that whole
Trying to see what I grabbed. Okay, so I found 2 Duke Frogs, a Light Imprisoning Mirror, a Pyro Phoenix, and a Pulling the Rug. The Duke Frogs are like $2.50 a piece.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, one of them's kind of beat. The other one, not like super beat, like still playable, but the other one is like pretty minty. So,
that could spell disaster.
and then the Light Imprisoning Mirror I got because I only owned 2 copies, and now I own 3. So, yeah,
Right, not for this game.
in case I ever want 3.
We have seen that she has decided not to include that many, end interactions in her own deck, so we can just assume Tom will be pretty much free to do whatever he wants. The deck has been quite consistent throughout. We've seen him suffer sometimes, even from a single infinite impermanence, but if you're not phasing any, I think the deck hardly breaks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try and jinx it, but, as a Luna Light player myself, there's definitely some hands you can draw that are still some awkward. Even with so many starters, you could open up with something like Luna Light Wolf, Luna Light Tiger, without any other monsters in combination with some other cards. So it's not just a guaranteed thing that since Tom is going first, he's going to have access to a Liger Dancer, but there are
Well, they really take forever to cut the decks, huh?
cards like Fire Formation Tinky, Luna
Dude,
Light,
they take so
Leo,
long, but
Luna Light
like
Masquerade.
this is kind of why I brought up the locals like taking so long. Like they take so long between matches.
And we could totally be seeing that once more here for Tom, as he will try to tie the score up and get us to yet another game 3 in the semi-final. I think it's absolutely fitting. So now let's find out whether Tom has what it takes to take this semi-final to game 3. Our players are ready. Let's go back to the table.
You watched the Ohio State game at all?
No. I was at locals yesterday.
So was I. I had the game going on at the same time.
I don't care that much, to be perfectly honest. I'll watch with other people, but I don't know.
Fake fan.
Yep, so this is step 1. He has a playable
Is what it
card
is.
in his hand. That's really all he needs to get to where he needs to be. Being able to send, okay, he's going to send the Serenade Dance, probably a card that was cited in a lot of Lunalight players.
I will say with the board breaker style type decks, they are they do lend themselves to this sort of unskippable cutscene issue, which is super fun.
And banish it from your grave, and then you can just summon a Lunalight straight from
Well,
your deck. Seems to be a bit of a theme.
gives you the opportunity to learn how the deck plays.
Exactly the same thing, but adding and then
Sure, but you know,
Yeah, and throwing both,
you do it enough times, it's like, okay, cool, I get it.
Easy choice for a discard, but as we can expect, Rosalie not really to interact with Tom. He's free to set up these combos, and we have seen already throughout the previous future matches what the Lunalight deck can.
If you're impatient, just say that.
I'm impatient.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Well, at least you admitted it.
Copies of Lunalight Liger Dance.
Self-awareness is the first step to recovery.
Is going to use the Black Sheep, and then the Leo will add back the Black Sheep.
Yeah, here we are. This is probably
If he chooses.
the first time on stream for Tom to display his full Lunalight combo, where you just need 1 gold Leo, not even needing a normal summon to do all of this.
The good news is that Baguska is not very good against Striker, so I don't think he'd make that.
Back to the hand, thanks to the Kaleido Chick. The perfume dancers.
So is he just gonna summon 2 towers and then just pass?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and as you can see here, area of plays.
Maybe also an SP.
Even more resources from deck to
Cool.
advance this combo.
I'm having fun.
Here is sitting,
This is fun.
Tom dances his way to his end field with all these Lunalight cards.
Yeah, this
He's going to use the Masquerade effect, I think, to discard here, so he'll be able to banish from his graveyard later on in this turn. For the polygon. Lunalight Perfume is next.
Yeah, Tom playing the archetype that's most fitting.
I know it seems early to be eating Doritos, but you guys got to remember I've been up since 3 in the morning streaming, so this is lunchtime for me.
The Kaleido Chick.
You know, I was wondering that. That's really weird of you that you're eating at 10 in the morning.
I've been up since 3, okay? My breakfast was at 5 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Yeah, it is one of those slightly older cards. You can just use it as many times as it is on the field, rather than only once per turn for the whole card.
It is crazy to think that you and I have been on this call for about 7 hours at this point.
No, we haven't. We took a break.
For 30-ish minutes.
I mean, it was closer to 45.
Okay, so we've been streaming for 6.5 hours.
The Kaleido Chick has the name of Leo Dancer, so it will count to be able to use for the first Liger Dancer.
We should just start making our average Twitch stream 6.5 hours long. What do you say?
You think so? We can talk about data energy of cards.
That energy of cards for 6.5 hours. We'll just go through every Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed.
Yep, and figure out how much data energy they have. Well, it's important, you know. Like if we're not gonna do it, who will?
At some point, way down the line, You and I need to finish that spreadsheet.
Ugh,
The master sheet.
that sounds miserable.
Okay, but
Also,
think
it's
of
gonna get added to like forever.
yes, but that's the good thing, right? Is that once we finish it, it gets a lot easier to update it.
No, because then new archetypes will get printed, and so you have to go through every single card.
With the two dancers.
Yeah, but only for that
It
new
doesn't-
archetype.
Even see that it does.
Yeah, but there's like gonna be 100 cards. No,
It's not gonna be 100 cards.
whatever.
It's
man.
only like
I-
30,
I'm-
35.
There's way more than that.
Well, let's go check.
You can go check. I'm doing nothing.
I think it was a Leo dancer.
Non-engine master sheet. Here we go. Sorry to interrupt your regular unskippable Lunalight cutscene. Okay, so we've got every single archetype, and then whether or not cards are good into that archetype. All archetypes, master sheet, for deck relevance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, hey, we're at 25. There's only 25 monsters, or 25 cards that we're worried about.
To answer, let alone a couple copies.
Yeah, this was exactly what Rosalie was fearing. I mean, she's no stranger to this, right? She has been watching people play and make their end fields all weekend with her Sky Striker deck, happily saying, okay, you do what you're going to do, and I am going to break it. But is this one that she can break?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love that strategy. It has been successful in the past and this weekend. But when you're
I don't think Hamp gets played.
someone an unaffected master, that changes quite
A Kaiju could probably do it here.
And yeah, here it is, Tom
We'll see.
willing to stop, summoning back more as a
I mean,
graveyard
surely a
of
second.
additional effects, even
If a second Liger hits board, A Kaiju won't do anything.
Another copy of Lunalight Perfume, just gonna bring back the Kaleido chick.
Mr. President, a second Liger has hit the field.
Gonna send another
Nailed
monster just to have materials for a fusion summon later on. Since he did use that effect of Lunalight Masquerade, he will be able to banish the materials. When he uses polymerization,
It's also not true. It hasn't happened yet.
That's true.
We'll see.
we might be going to this SBO. Yep.
So maybe no Baguska here, since usually you don't usually use Cross Sheep to get to the Baguska. Just gonna be okay with a couple copies of Liger Dancer, as you mentioned. Baguska not so strong against Sky Striker.
Yeah, for sure. And we're getting this effect of Masquerade.
Wait,
and
so
polymerization.
why is he allowed to poly from the graveyard?
How many themes now
Masquerade.
use polymerization just as a kind of part of their
Cool.
themselves?
Have you never played against this deck before?
With the Dracotel deck.
Like
And
once
this
or
Okay.
twice.
Well, here's the second Liger. So one Kaiju will now do nothing.
One unaffected monster
Cool.
is probably good enough to win against the Sky Striker deck. Might as well summon a second.
No, Yona, you just missed it. Willie just lost his top 4 match against Ken and Vanquisol to Tikaboo.
Absolutely, I mean, and this has been quite the turn from Tom. We'll see whether Rosalie even is going to attempt to break this field, or whether she's just gonna pick up her cards and go into game 3.
Looks like you're gonna play, and it's gonna be that chicken game. We're playing the chicken game here in top 4.
Oh, I absolutely love the fact.
Oh my God.
That's actually hilarious. I don't know if... Does he have a way to out that?
Feature match, because you know it's
I mean, like, surely.
Card, you just play it, you pay 1,000, you draw a card, and you carry on.
The SP's already on board.
You're doing whatever combos.
Oh, I'm so stupid. He'll just pay 1,000 to destroy it. I'm so dumb.
It was quite hilarious. Yeah, made for some fun Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was like, oh my god, how is he ever gonna kill her now that she has it on board?
This is step 1.
Well, see, the play here is to go get Mystic Mine, then
Ah,
activate.
I see. I see. Would Mystic Mine work against Liger Dancer?
Yes, because it affects the player.
I see.
It's rough.
But this is the World Championship, so you might as well give it the good try here.
Well, it's really important she won that die roll.
Tom just indicating that he is not allowed to draw a card.
Okay, I was like, is his deck zone locked? I'm not. I still have PTSD from that card. Just watching the zones get locked by the Cashier.
I do like these cards, like these symbol cards, like ones that indicate like pause, play.
Yeah, it's good for watching. Yeah.
I also like because, you know, there's potential language barriers between Asian, like OCG players and Spanish players, and then, you know, the European ones.
Quick shuffle here.
And then, obviously, North America.
The judge gave them the Metal Fist Fusion last time.
Not that it matters, because only English-speaking players made it to top 4.
Gonna be there for Rosalie, but not as exciting as in the previous game, I'd say.
I don't know how she wins this game.
Any other deck, this would be a strong opener, but she has
Yeah.
seen enough and picks up her card.
Yeah, there's just no way that she wins that game.
To break this field.
Yeah, 1 Liger Dancer is tough, but 2 almost impossible for the Sky Striker strategy to take care of.
I mean, you need like a really big monster, right?
At least the way it is.
You would have to make
like-
you would have to eat both Liger Dancers and then make access code, which just is not happening.
I mean, I know I play Luna Lights, and I didn't expect.
I guess like what Kagari
I can't expect a lot of other
can. How big is Liger Dancer? Like 35 or something?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
So you'd have to get 20 spells.
If anybody could do it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna angle this camera down a little bit so that I can sit back in my chair and not feel like I'm at the bottom of the camera screen.
Weekend as it is a premiere to the TCG.
There we go.
But I mean, we have added in the
Ignore
past,
that
we could
junk
not
in
really
the
get
back.
a chance to see some of the side deck cards in action for Rosalie.
It's not
as,
that.
she
It's not that
didn't
dark.
need any,
It's pretty
winning
clean.
2-0 the quarter final. But now we can just assume she's gonna go first again.
Hey, Trey.
And it gets much better.
Yeah, sir.
I don't know if you're watching the stream and you see my camera, but this is where you're sleeping when you come visit me.
We've already talked about
Right
Summon's
here.
Judgment being up there.
Right behind me.
The usual side
Let me
deck
look.
Options, but there is another card.
Alright,
which,
I'm on the stream.
I am really looking
Right back here,
forward
buddy.
to seeing in action and a blast
Sick.
from the past. Yeah, indeed. The
Unless you
Where's
want
Elizabeth?
to, unless you want to cuddle.
event, but I'm not gonna reveal it quite yet.
Well, when she gets here, we're going to Orlando, so I was gonna get us a
I
hotel.
think she had the strategy spot on in game
That
one.
makes
She's just
sense.
gonna try
Okay.
to do
Or
the
an
best
Airbnb
she
or
can.
something.
Yeah.
Huge, and now going first in game number 3. Luna Light is a deck
Cool.
that you can trade one
Cool,
for
cool, cool.
one.
If I
No doubt,
invited
no doubt, no
Nikolai
doubt.
and his girlfriend, would you be okay with it? Or do you just want it to be us?
Luna Light strategy, there is a chance
Personally, I don't care. I'll check with Elizabeth though.
I invited my girlfriend as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chance that she has to win this game number 3.
Oh, for sure. And we're seeing as well maybe that unfamiliarity for the Sky Striker cards from Tom. He had to battle against them in the first round. And for example, that
Where's your girlfriend living?
being answered by that Lemnis
Currently?
by the Graves had a tough
Yeah.
time for
Uh,
this weekend. It's
across
hit
the
with
state
cluster,
in
hit
a
with
house owned by her family.
Lemniscate has been hit with the second copy of the same
Right,
card.
you're in
Did
South
everything
Florida, so
with
she's
full
like
by
North
Graves
Florida
weekend,
or something?
She's Northwest Florida.
We saw her using it to
Gotcha.
great effect.
Like in the Panhandle.
Imagine that'd be a very powerful interruption against the Luna Light deck.
However,
Something
the
about the word
plan is to live
panhandle
together.
just
Panhandle?
upsets me.
Just upsets you?
Yeah. It's just like, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, you know how some people are like moist, and it's like, they just don't like it? Like, it makes them feel gross. Panhandle also just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
It's just an
definitely
upsetting
card
word.
Tom's gonna be looking for going second. If it's not stopped by like something like Solemn Judgment, just being able to immediately get a Liger Dancer on the field could spell
Chat, if you
disaster
agree-
for Rosalie.
Yeah, you got to watch out though, because you.
I don't know. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
You know what I was just thinking about? What if Willie had negated the werewolf instead of the 104?
Yeah, and even beyond that, something like just utilizing like linkage or something in the battle phase so that surprise.
Then he activates the talents to draw 2, gets ashed, and then he can obedience schooled without any issues.
Over right away, but even still, the Liger Dancer, once it touches down, that's a
Yeah,
lot of damage.
maybe.
3,800 attack. It can attack twice. It can wipe out all your special summon monsters. It's going to be a
Could
close one.
theoretically,
Rosalie
like,
at least has put herself in a position
talents,
to win it with winning that die
or
roll
he could go like,
at the beginning of the match.
yeah, he could talents either look at the hand or talents. Like, he could go obedient, schooled, and then talents steal the guy.
I guess, yeah. If you go talents, look at the hand, you rip the Ash Blossom either way, right?
Yeah.
And you get hand knowledge, so you know what's in there.
I don't know. It's a tough position. I don't like that. That was not a super easy game to navigate.
Applause for our semi-finalists, Tom and Rosalie, and let's jump into action for our last game. Nice handshake, and here it is.
I like how the Yu-Gi-Oh announcers, like, they try to be like hype men,
Yeah.
but it's like they just they just aren't. I know
Well,
that
they're not
try
used
their
to
best.
they're not used to bringing that energy to a card game, you know.
Yeah, they try their best, but it's like
The crowd also helps a lot. Like it's a shame that you and Brian went back to the Airbnb at Nats, because like the top 8 up for the Nats stream
well, so
was crazy.
I went back to the Airbnb because I had to study for the bar, and then because I hadn't done that at all that weekend.
And Brian's not a very social, loud noise kind of guy.
And then you decided, hey, what if I just brought loud people into the Airbnb at like midnight when I know that half of the people here have a flight at 5 in the morning?
Well, I told them to be quiet. They just weren't quiet.
Yeah. Well, that was still a decision that you made.
We got back from the after party late.
And that was a decision that you made to choose to bring them into the space. You didn't have to do that.
Well, Hunter's was sleeping there.
Could have made a better decision, for sure. But that's
Hunter was in the other, like, staying in the. I couldn't not bring the 2 people that were sleeping in the Airbnb
right, but
into the Airbnb.
You didn't have to invite the other people, though. There was a lot of other people.
No, it was just me, Hunter, and Jordan was staying there that night.
Widow Anchor just huge here.
No, there were other people for sure.
Were there?
We also know she has that
Yes.
other card that you were talking about, but not going to be able to use it.
There was
think
like
so.
a gaggle of y'all.
Was Nikolai there?
I don't know.
Brigade Fractal.
I don't remember hearing Nikolai. All I remember is that you all decided to chat in the living room.
So there was no more space to. Where would we do? Chat in the hallway?
There it is.
Yes.
It'll echo. It'll be louder.
No. It like go outside.
Oh,
Chat.
I see.
You didn't need to do it in the apartment or in the
Well,
Airbnb.
I am sorry. I am sorry that we woke you up. I'll give you a belly rubs or a shoulder massage, and to cheer you up.
Appreciate it.
And yes, it is that. Leo, do we see a response here from Rosalie?
What she got? What she got?
And it is Widow Anchor on the Leo.
So she had it in the opening hand. That's huge. This is step 1.
Did she get drolled? What happened to her?
What else does Tom have
I
in terms
don't really know.
of Lunalight cards? Does he
We're
have
doing some
another
great commentary here, to be honest.
I know.
Can you all tell we're totally like
absolutely great. I mean, I'm exhausted, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
I just couldn't
I'm
fall
there
asleep,
with you.
dude. I was in bed by 9 trying to fall asleep. I just couldn't do it.
No, I was the same. I think I got maybe like 3 hours.
The Fool's Burial, not too bad.
Yeah, I think I got somewhere around there, maybe a little bit less. I think the issue is that the videos that I put on as like white noise to try and sleep, I ended up getting like sucked into. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it made my brain start working. I'm like, oh no, now I'm thinking about things.
Yeah.
By a card effect, and that was
I typically watch Roman history videos and fall asleep to those.
Well,
sometimes they're super interesting.
My go-to ASMR is World War I trench warfare sounds, but I was using like actual content videos, not like background noise. You know, I was using like people talking about stuff.
I will say, I don't know if you watched that channel that I sent you. They drove to New York using a vehicle powered by fryer oil.
Oh. Okay.
It was awesome. I won't lie. Excellent use of free will. They were like stopping every 50 miles at different fast food and diners and saying like, "Hey, can we have your used fryer oil?" And there was just like
so
tubs
strange.
of it.
That's so
And they would, like,
strange.
go gather it and they had to stop on the side of the
Oh
highway.
my god.
Oh my god, spiritual art. Owie.
Let's
That is an
go.
Edison
What is
card.
this, 2019?
That is an Edison Tech card.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
The perfume is the perfect answer here for Tom. You have to discard it still.
Might as well, because Tom can, you know, he would have just got a summon from the grave, but that Lunalight Fusion not going to do anything. Rosalie controls no monsters special summoned from the extra deck, and I think we've got a hint.
That's crazy. That's crazy. If that gets her to the finals, that is awesome.
Yeah, she showed it.
That was wild.
I mean, maybe not to Tom, hopefully, but she showed it to us.
Oh, I happened to miss out.
What was I saying before? Oh yeah, fryer oil. So there was a point where they had to go off on the side of the road, and they were making sunflower seed oil, and so they literally had like some machine that you would like toss the seeds into, and then you grind them up and hand crank it, and like a bunch of like shavings would come out, and then oil would also come out, and they eventually, after like 2.5 hours of cranking, got like a small pot of oil, and that was enough to get them to the next fast food spot.
Just so strange. Just
honestly,
so odd.
I think that those were their only 2 good videos, I think. I looked at some of their other ones, and they were just not as creative. But those 2, I was like, wow, that...
So what you're saying is that you and I need to go on a cross-country journey using a car that's powered by pinwheels. We'll just lather it in pinwheels and use that to carry us across the country.
So I think what we need to do is we need to get a dog sled, and it needs to be pulled by corgis.
Okay, alright, so we'll travel the country by corgi sled.
Yes, and we'll put like roller wheels on the sled.
Okay.
And that's how we're gonna do it.
Makes it a little bit easier for her, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, a guy can't make it like super duper hard.
Shep, yes, I have been seeing the new One Piece. Everything One Piece I've been seeing.
Wait, Black Goat Laughs got chained to the...
How does he continue?
He has a lot of plays to keep on going with this.
Yeah, but he Silverhand negates it.
Another copy of Lunalight Perfume. If there's one thing we've
it can negate Black Goat Laughs as well.
Mm-hmm. Negates the spell trap.
Back from the graveyard.
The spells and traps.
Infinite impermanence in terms of columns. That has been done before already, and now he's gonna think about what to bring back. It is the Kaleido. And this is just so promising. We know that even though
any spell trap while you have a fusion. Got it.
Engage in the end, if Tom is able to summon that dancer, Liger dancer, it's all over.
Wait, did he have a fusion?
Surely he is, 'cause you can return
yeah,
to the
wait.
It gives you a discard for the perfume.
Yep, and that is going to be the case. It's going to be negated by the silver.
He didn't have a fusion.
Trap zone. That's not
Oh, Fusion Engrave, I think. Fusion Engrave, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Gold Leo and the Kaleido chick.
That bounce monster, the Liger dancer.
And with the Perfume Dancer on the field already as well, the Rose is a special summon monster.
Oh, man.
And the chick prevents anything from activating in the battle phase.
Yep, and now the effect's going to be activated.
And
it's
we
going
move
to destroy.
to the battle phase. And
Oh, Striker lost.
once more, it is Tom.
No.
Womp womp. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
The spiritual water art. Aoi had a chance to be great there, but he had the key card in his hand. That Lunalight.
We got Lunalight versus K9 VS in the finals.
That was quite useful and piloted perfectly. Had to use every card at his disposal. Had the Droll and Lockbird, but you know Rosalie still had the Widow Anchor. There was incredible play from both players.
Yeah, that was amazing. When that Tom's hand was revealed, I thought it didn't look like very much, but even with a card taken out of it, it was enough to summon the Liger Dancer and put more than 8,000 damage on the table.
Oh yeah, Gold Leo's gonna go way up in price now. Man, if Lunalight starts to see play again, I'm gonna have to start prepping for it, and that's just annoying.
What a bold choice of a deck, and absolutely crushed the competition. And in the end, 2 out of the 3 losses that she had between the Swiss rounds and Top Cut have been to Tom.
Yeah, just it's a tough matchup when you have a meta call and you're trying to counter certain strategies, but someone else is doing the same thing, but that deck just happens to completely counter the strategy you brought.
Alright, what the hell is Curry Kara selling for?
But it's like not a great matchup to begin with, but
TCG player, what's Curry Kara's current price tag?
put herself in that position to win in such an unfavorable matchup.
Yeah,
$10 a copy?
all of those super cool tech choices we saw.
I don't love that.
I mean, seeing that spiritual water art just
Yeah, why does it only have
yeah,
like
as I said, it's picking up
2
popularity
prints?
in time with
It's got 4.
It will pick up popularity
Technically.
in the advanced constructed format
Those
as
don't
well.
count.
I
The
mean, she
ultis.
should totally be proud of herself.
The Starlight and the ulti?
Out of there, and, second place
That doesn't
at
count
the
either.
Okay. Alright, so it's just the secrets. That's it? That's all you care about?
the way to the top 4
I
best
mean,
players in
the
first,
reasonable
so I'm
priced
sure
ones.
we
Yeah.
see
But, like,
more of her in
That
the
is super annoying. It got reprinted in the Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge, and it didn't actually like go down in price really.
I mean, it used to be $60, so it did go down in price.
I mean, sure, but like, whatever.
Also, nobody opened that tin. Or that set.
Yeah, but he's gonna have
That's
to
fair.
take on Julian Kion, who qualified twice for this tournament because he's been doing so phenomenal this year. It's gonna be the NA
That's true, Julian did qualify
EU
twice. That's
Euro
crazy.
In the finals, a classic, iconic matchup between 2 of the most competitive regions that are around the world, and we're eventually going to have a world champion. I really don't know if it's going to be Tom or Julian. I don't know. I don't think I can pick. I'll be happy with either one of these duelists walked away with the title.
Yeah, either way, it will be.
Alright, time for them to make us wait another hour before the finals.
Jesus Christ.
As he walks off to get ready for his final, he's going to be facing down Julian. We're going to have Lunalights versus Vanquished Soul. Who can predict how this is going to go? I'm sure Tom has prepared this an awful lot when he was preparing to take his Lunalight deck. Maybe Julian not quite on his radar though.
Yeah, not definitely the same, but we have to say, when we compare deck one against each other, they have played against similar strategies throughout the day yesterday, and of course they are completely different with Julian that showcased how much the deck can do when he gets to go first, and especially is built with multiple copies of a case for K9, really setting up a lot of disruptions. But on the other hand, Tom already showed us that he can break those fields. We have seen, you know, cards like Dark Ruler No More and Book of Eclipse, so it's really gonna be a tight one, and in the end the question will always remain, how many Holly Sues are we gonna see in the first turn?
Yep, I think Holly Sue is a good thing to look at, but also we talk about how Yummy works so well into the K9 Vanquish Soul strategy because it doesn't have to activate those monsters.
Okay, please don't make us wait 40 minutes. I don't want to wait that long.
Not quite as
I want to go to bed.
There's plenty of effects that activate in both of those locations.
I want to take a nap.
So that means even if
I'm
Julian
tired.
goes second and doesn't draw Holly Sue, he could draw something like K9 Izuna and still have ways to play on Tom's turn and prevent that Liger Dancer from ever touching down.
Yeah, it is gonna
Trey, would you be mad at me if I don't stream the final?
event, but he goes second.
We can't not, like, come on.
All right, fine. I'll suck it up.
Semi-final, so an awful lot of different power cards.
Gold Leo, what's that going for?
Even going
Oh,
second.
okay, it's not that bad.
We were talking about him always drawing that Holly Sue, but now he's got even more Holly Sues to work.
All right, well, I'm at least gonna use the restroom. I need to get like a stream overlay. What's like a stream overlay?
We have been through already 13 amazing duels between yesterday and today. We have only one more match on the line to claim and give that trophy, and we finally will have it, the 2025 TCG World Champion.
Yeah, I mean, this World Championship has been really special. As we've all mentioned, you just mentioned multiple times, we've got to see more Yu-Gi-Oh! At the World Championship than ever before. Even beyond the TCG, there's been Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel,
Okay,
Speed
I'm gonna leave the screen to go not be on screen for a little bit. I'm gonna leave you here to entertain the party people, so you're responsible for checking the chats. You're in charge. All right.
That's a bold strategy, leaving me in charge.
Well, you're the more entertaining of the two of us, so figure it out. I don't know.
Guys, for this day, but we have
I don't know
one
about
more
that.
match to
We'll see.
crown the world champion. But before we do that, we must hear it from the man of the hour, the Tom, who brought the Lunalight deck all the way down to the finals. Well, we are ready with the post-match analysis.
Welcome back, everyone. I am now joined by your next finalist for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG WCS 2025 in Paris, Tom Kleingräber. My friend, how are you feeling?
Oh, bro, I'm still sweating. Not gonna lie, like, playing on stage, playing with this crowd, playing with you guys, commentating, it's so insane. Like, I cannot put it into words, like, how excited I am right now. Like, being in the finals of the World Championship.
It's crazy, right? Talk about finals, your track record in finals. How was it so far?
I lost 2.
Yeah, you lost 2, but do you think this time you can overcome that?
Third is a charm. Like, I've always told it, I've said it yesterday as well in my interview. Oh, if I lose this one, I will be so disappointed. But at least I'm playing as Julian, like, we have had a nice time this weekend.
But also,
Trey, if you have an evening with any Lunalight model, which would it be?
But let's talk a little bit about the game against Roselli, because in the interview after her
I have a girlfriend,
match, I suppose,
so
she said that she's most likely not going to win it. What was your mentality going in it, especially after seeing
I'm good.
dice roll in game 1?
No, thank you.
Well, we played in Swiss, and I actually
Chewbacca.
didn't know that she is not running the kaiju. So I was kind of relaxed, but when I lost the dice roll, I knew
I don't know,
I had to
shit.
play against multiple effect negates,
Do you have a
shotguns, and so on.
compelling answer to that question?
She can easily dodge Lunar Light Fusion or Heavy Poly. So I didn't feel confident going second, honestly, not gonna lie. Especially because like my Book of Eclipse and stuff usually don't do anything against it. I did not know the effect of the one spell engrave that you can link summon in my turn. Otherwise I would have won. I would not have won if I knew, but without the effect I would have won.
Yeah,
but yeah, like it was a pleasure to play against her. Like she played so optimally. She told me that she had to use Blackroad before I sent with Chick. Of course she had to. I'm not sure if I had a line to OTK her without being able to go to Perfume Dancer. But yeah, like why do I always lose game 1?
I mean, if you win the other 2 games, I think that is absolutely fine. You said Book of Eclipse. It's quite
Drink a Red Bull or 4. No, because we're going to sleep after this.
Negated and you activate the effect, and then it gets booked in the process. It forgets that it's negated. Did you know that before the tournament?
Yeah, like even if I use my effect, Chi chains Imperm, I chain Eclipse, and Chi chains another Imperm, my monster still resolves. Even then.
Did it ever happen that
not in this tournament, obviously. Like everyone knows, it happened once in Flu format, I think, but one time I played you.
I figured that. In game 2, you went swiftly through double Liger Dancer. Was there any thought in your head, because you know that she's not playing any hand traps, that you could lose game 2?
I knew that she does play hand traps, like Lancy at least, and I wasn't sure if she's playing Nib, so that's why I played an awkward line just to make sure I at least get one Liger Dancer on the field. Because I know there's no, like, she has to get linkage and 13 spells with Kagari. That's pretty hard.
You freaking better go to sleep after this.
Yep, that's true. But we've also seen
Yeah,
that you use
I will.
monsters from your field for Liger Dancer.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Alright, I'm partial to Panther Dancer, so you're gonna make me look up Panther Dance?
Like Penny lines you can play through like literally any hand trap, literally any. Even through draw or whatever.
Why is this Red Lotus Flame Prime card? Why is this a $10 card?
But I won the game.
During the main phase, if you control a Fiend Tuner, or your opponent controls a special summon monster, special summon this card from your hand. If it's special summon, inflict 400 for each fire monster you control with different names. If it's sent for Synchro material, you can send a normal trap from your deck to the graveyard. This card's terrible. Why is it $10?
All right, Julian, he will come for you. Tom Kleinegräber, everyone, finalist of the WCS 2025.
Man,
and we're
really, nobody opened this set, did they?
A break and tossing it back to the casters.
That's crazy. Okay, so I gotta look up Panther Dancer. Okay, Panther Dancer. Yeah? Okay. I see the appeal. Yeah. Yeah. Although you can't really see her eyes, can you? It's a little, yeah.
He wasn't supposed to win.
It's just the Pink Panther doing a little jig.
Wasn't the smartest one out there. Wasn't the guy with the shiny, rare, whatchamacallit card. He was a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Hey, listen to me. I say talk is cheap. I fought my hardest to get where I am right now, and I never let anyone get the best of me, even when all hope seemed lost. So why should I start now? The whole gang's rooting for me. And with my friends behind me, there's no way I can lose. What I'm fighting for?
Why is this themed with like Joey?
Here I go. It's all on.
Yeah, I know. Brendan's really missing out there.
So what's inside this thing? Come on, Joey needs a new pair of shoes. The moment of truth. Whoa! Get a load of that thing, guys! Now there's something you don't see every day. Check this out! Red Eyes Black Dragon! I'm talking Red Eyes Black Dragon, folks. It's your move. Nike Air Max 95.
Brendan really wants those shoes.
Made for the best. Made for who you can be.
Was there really a whole manga chapter about his shoes? That's crazy.
Alors, qu'as-tu à répondre à ça? Me voilà enfin, Yugi.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here at the Carnavalet Museum where we'll be able to witness some more amazing Yu-Gi-Oh content. As you can see behind me, there are a few cards that have been won by the previous winners of the World Championship, and every single card is related to a specific country. And you'll even be able to watch those cards with a bigger version right there, which is absolutely amazing. They look great. But that's not everything. You'll be able to see some very beautiful figurines of some of the best monsters in the game, especially this very beautiful Kagari right there. There is also, I know you want to see that.
You pronounced it Kagari?
Very, very exciting blue eyes white dragon.
I don't know. Something about
cards,
that.
I'm sure that you know those cards, and I'm sure that you really love them. The 3 Egyptian gods that are just right here in front of me. But that's not all that you can see. You will also be able to witness some very beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh related artworks with some very
Why does Brendan want the world's ugliest shoes?
Some blue eyes.
Because
what would be Yu-Gi-Oh without those two specific
because he's
monsters?
Brendan.
The Dark Magician and the
I don't
Dark
know.
Magician Girls, which are just right there with those very specific artworks that I really like, to be honest. speaking of some of the best monsters of the game, I'm sure that there is one missing that you want to see, and we are going to enter the core center of the museum with this absolute masterpiece of Exodia. All the legs, the arms, and the head of Exodia, the Forbidden One. But this is not everything, because you can see the Millennium Puzzle itself at the center of this room. And if you want to come to the Carnival Museum, I must give you a small advice about that. If you are the first 100 person to be there, you'll be able to get this masterpiece for you at home. So you know what to do. Come to the Carnival Museum. Back to you guys.
A lot of cool Yu-Gi-Oh swag. I don't know, it's weird that it seems like Konami wants to like funnel people towards watching like live streams as opposed to trying to like get them for like live experiences.
Have made it here to the grand final for our TCG and OCG category. So it's time to introduce your finalists. Your red duelist, Tom Kleiderkaba!
Dang. I am not hearing that many cheers.
And his opponent, the blue duelist, Julian Carrion! Both of these duelists are ready. The crowd is loving them both. The energy is very much in the room, and we're excited to see exactly what is going to happen between these two.
I did hear significantly more cheers for Julian there.
Let's find out exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to hand you over one more time to your casters for this grand final, but let me have the pleasure of saying it's
Wait,
time
what
to
the
duel.
hell happened while I was asleep? Where's Willie? Yeah, Willie unfortunately lost. He lost in top 4.
2025. We are down to the grand final, and what a match ahead of us.
He lost to Julian Kahn.
The game.
That's right. It's NA versus EU
We think
in
that
the
there
final.
might have
No
been
matter
a
who
chance
wins is
that
going to be a decorated, excellent duelist, and I really
that
can't wait to
he
see
could have
what's gonna
potentially
happen
won
in
game
the
2,
finals of the World
but
Championship.
Yeah, it's been
it was
so
a tough
fantastic. We've
game.
seen the
Like
players come
it
down.
was
It's
going
been great
to
see them
be.
enjoying themselves so much in front of this.
Yeah,
fantastic
it wasn't
crowd.
clear
We've got
exactly
great
how it
smoke,
was
so
gonna
the players can still
play
see
out.
all of their cards perfectly well.
I was playing in the smoke when I was coming back to the stage before things started. It looks awesome. The hype is there. I just can't wait to see it.
The hype is absolutely there, and they have had very, very different journeys coming all the way here. We've mentioned it from plenty of times already. Julian, the only players who managed to qualify twice for this event, both from the playoffs and making top 4 at the NAWCQ, but then on the other side sneaking in yesterday as the last spot in
Oh my God! Stop yapping, please.
record. And on the other side, Tom,
Just
what
start
an
the
amazing
finals.
season he has been having, missing that key performance, that key win already in the past, but then also making it all the way to the top 4 of the EU.
Yeah, top 4 at Worlds is crazy. Like you really, you know, he was up against the best of the best and managed to hold his own and do really, really well. So good for him.
Chance at having a win, and it could be the trophy that matters the most. Could it be the champion that Europe has been waiting for so many years?
Yeah, I mean, as you say, third time is the charm. I think, you know,
I return.
You're going to lose one final, you're going to lose
Cool.
one final, and then you're going to win the World Championships. I think you
Chat, did I keep you entertained?
every single day of the week.
Please say yes.
Definitely, it's something we're going to be looking for.
Well, we lost a lot of viewers on the YouTube, but we kept all of them and actually gained one on Twitch, so
They snuck
Well, there
into
you
the
go.
top 8 with that 4-3 record, and Julian is.
Oh, here we go. Finals about to start. I got back just in time.
If he's going to
I hate you.
go for 8th junior in the finals up against Tom.
And it's gonna be also a clash.
I have a D&D thing starting at 1 o'clock, and I'm dreading it.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about just using this image of pre-animated overlay while I walked away for a little bit, but there was a live stream going on, so I didn't have to.
See, yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually like dreading D&D in particular.
It's dreading being awake at 1.
Yes. I'm gonna need to bring several coffees with me, or something like that.
You know what? I don't regret it for a second.
Yeah, this was
fun.
Yeah.
Let's not make a habit of it, but this was fun.
No, I'm not streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, you've got to give it.
You sure? You don't want to stream tomorrow night?
No, I think I'm good.
Work. Be
He's
great.
definitely put his own unique spin on it, and it has been paying dividends. And here we'll see now how it will feature against this Lunar Light strategy. I mean, obviously, maybe you can't answer that big monster.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But you can prevent your monsters from being destroyed.
Oh my God! Stop yapping. Please start the match.
They gotta build up height.
No.
They gotta get you. They gotta get you ready to go.
Do they know that Americans have been up since 3 in the morning? Like, oh my God.
I don't think they expected Americans to get up and watch this.
I hate them.
But then, of course, representing instead the Duel Links Rush Duel category, all the way from Japan, Yume Ara Sensei! There he is in the crowd, of course. Great crowd of applause, deservingly so, as he was our champion for Rush Duel, and then as a team effort, also representing the European region, Master Duel was won by Team Ragnarok.
What is happening?
They are celebrating the other winners.
But now there is one more trophy.
Okay.
That is the trophy inside. You can all watch. He's gonna go to one of these two amazing players. Is he gonna be Julien?
So I'm trying to spend my Twitch points on our channel here.
Okay.
But I can't because we don't have like emotes, like unlock a random sub emote. We don't have any.
It's gonna be a 3-roll.
Well, how do we earn those?
And a 5 from Julian.
Dude, I don't know.
Julian won the die roll. That's good.
So Julian will be able to go first.
Yeah, clear crowd favorite here. Julian representing France and NA, and the French crowd are absolutely loving it.
Let's see some of these plays. We do enter main phase, it seems.
And there it is, that
and
Razen.
There is Razen.
Glued to Julian's.
This man wins the die roll and opens Razen. Could never be me. Could never be me. Ever.
The Vanquish Soul Razen is going to be able to allow him to add any Vanquish Soul monster from the deck to the hand, the key card, and of course there it is, Vanquish Soul Holly Sue.
But we saw that Feovalos coming down from Tom.
I mean, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring gonna stop Tom in his tracks, but now he's in the danger.
You having fun there, Trey? Having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes, he used it indeed at the same time. This is one.
Wait, we have exactly one emote that we can modify.
Things in terms of attributes.
Yeah, it doesn't look that complicated for him just yet. He's searched a card. He's added that Razen back to the hand. Gonna replenish.
What did he search off of, Razen?
Holy Sue.
Holy Sue. I think I spot a
cool.
dart. Here comes Case for K9.
I mean,
oh wait, that's crazy. You can go get Jokul, right?
You can go get Azuna. What do you mean?
Or yeah, duh. I guess that makes sense.
Izuna is there.
Yep, and it's going to be special summoned right away, and then it's going to send a K9 monster from the deck to the graveyard. We can only expect it to be that K9 Lupus.
Yeah, it is just devastating when you activate your.
I mean, he can still Paradise, but he's not going to.
Not got the benefit of what you were trying to do, and your opponent.
He doesn't really need to, right?
So
Yeah, there's no reason.
Can't ask for a better start here for Julian.
Not only do we get that benefit,
So,
we get the
does he
one
search
for Rico
Jokul
as
now?
well, and
Yeah.
We have seen Julian is on force released already, so he can just set it here if he wishes to do so. But now we are actually gonna change things up, it seems.
I think he was just reminding Tom the cards he's already shown this turn.
So I guess he gets to search and set.
Well, Paradise is banned, so
Jokul from the deck to the hand.
Well, I said search and set.
yes, he does get to search and set. But
That's pretty good.
So, you know, Paradise is being mentioned, and it is banned.
Incredible start here. Holly Sue's going to be coming down next, revealing the Vanquished Soul Rosin, special summoning to the field.
We have a Fire and a Dark that are known, so we can just go and reveal those two.
Alright, so now we're specialing Mad Love.
Do we have the
What? Yeah, probably.
fire
Depends if he has the fire. If he already has the fire, he'll just summon Jello.
for Mad Love?
I think you have to go for Mad Love. You want to make sure you have access to the Vanquished Soul start, so you can have access to the Vanquished Soul Dust Devil.
Snow Devil.
Julian just got everything
The-
he could have possibly wished for. There's just no way to imagine.
Way to correct him immediately.
Better for him.
He was wrong. He said
All
Dust
the
Devil.
Yeah.
souls at his
Yeah.
disposal, all the canines at his disposal. Tom one card down already and got.
See what he should be playing instead of Snow Devil? Trinity Burst. There you go. Calamity Caesar.
Heavy Borger is going to be activated next, returning the Holly Suit back to the hand. Heavy Borger is probably going to reveal a Dark here to allow Julian to draw another card. He's going to reveal that Jokul we already knew was in the hand.
Oh my god, and the judges are gonna have to cut.
When this
Ugh.
deck is operating at maximum efficiency, it is hard to stop for any strategy, but Tom may have some cards in his deck that he has a ton of cards we already seen on stream that are really useful at going second, so you don't want to count him out just yet, and Julian probably knows that, so he's going to have to play very carefully.
So,
make sure he doesn't make
I
any
kind of
mistakes
wonder,
with this great hand
shouldn't
he's
he have
given.
gone to the end phase?
Sequence it as carefully
Or I
as
guess
possible
if
to
he's
give himself
summoning
the best
Jokul.
chance, the maximum number of interruptions.
Does he have another 5 in hand? Or I guess he has Holly Suit.
Book of Eclipse, Lightning Storm.
Shouldn't he have held the Borger until after, like
Now here comes the draw from Heavy Borger.
later?
Let's pick Sue. Yeah, you should have held it until after you finished thinning your deck.
Yeah, or don't you want to do it after you basically set the trap with the
Yep.
field spell?
Yeah, he did it a little
Yeah.
early.
Although I guess he drew a second Jokul. Is that what occurred here?
Maybe? I think he drew Rosin.
Well, but there's 2 Jokuls on field.
He might have already had to.
Maybe. Dude, I don't know. Ugh.
Definitely, and we saw the
Either way, he could have summoned the Sue and then
added a
rank
copy
5 that
of
way.
K9 Lantern. We mentioned Julian
Yeah,
was on a
so
heavier
he didn't
K9
need
engine
to.
in his Vanquish Soul strategy, and when you draw like this, it is so much more devastating.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're gonna get that
I'm having so much fun.
Used yet, Julian's hand is absolutely overflowing at this point in time.
Yep,
Got 6
Caesar,
cards in hand.
Caesar Valius online. These 2 level 5 monsters are going to be overlaid for probably what I could only think would be Nesh Knight.
Yeah, do the Nash Knight thing. Come on, come on.
Nash Knight is such an amazing card, both on his own and when upgraded to that C104.
Yeah, C104 Umbral Horror Masquerade is just an excellent card, and we're going to see the effect of being activated to rank up into the Chaos version here of Nesh Knight. Oh. Yep, there it is. And then the next step, since the C104 is underneath, he can go into that Umbral Horror in attack position this time.
Pretty fearless, putting it in attack mode after we've seen Lightning.
Bro, Umbral Horror,
on the
I
team already.
don't like.
Let's just go for it. We haven't seen any from Tom just yet.
We're going to the end phase. Vanquish Soul start's going to set a Vanquish Soul trap, and it's going to be that Vanquish Soul Dust Devil, which can just be absolutely devastating on its own, not to mention all the other numerous numbers of interactions Julian has put up. and a pass, and now Tom is going to draw and see what kind of tools he has to work through this uphill battle here in the first game of our World Championship final. I feel like this smile has to be forced, but first up we have Fire Formation Tinky being activated. Let's see if
Alright, 5-card hand, starting with Panky. It's pretty indicative.
You might not be too familiar with the card.
And it's a good start, is it not?
The top cut.
I mean, it's fine. There's better ways to start the tournament than a line.
Yeah.
And we are fighting for our lives out here, huh?
Use the quick play spell here to
That is weird. Why would he do that?
Yeah, he just gave up the Izuna as an or not Izuna.
The Ripper.
Ripper is an interaction.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, cool. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, just absolutely a display of masterclass here from Julian, but a huge unfortunate situation there for Tom. Pretty much worst case scenario when you have something like
please don't take like 10 minutes for siding.
They're gonna take like 13 minutes for siding.
And then it's just a snowball from there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm fighting for my life to stay awake right now.
No, I'm dying.
Crazy opener from Julian there, and to be
You're starting to change your mind about would you be mad at me if we stayed to watch the final?
Dude, we already got through game 1. Okay, like
there's no quitting now. There's no quitting now. Can't give up now. We're too far in.
So let's see if I can do anything about it now in the next 2 games.
Yeah, and this is also where the side decks come into play, and they are quite huge with the different kind of cards you can put in, especially when you're going first. You're able to side out some of those cards that aren't as useful and put in some more particular cards that might be really great going first.
Yeah, goodbye, Fuolos. After the trade.
I mean, if you needed
this is all your fault, Fuolos.
Yeah, even if you need an additional reason to get it off, but now play is gonna be reversed. We have mentioned how our duel is probably not prepared as well for this matchup, and that is most likely going to be the case for Julian. But the good news for him is that the Oli Su is just as
oh my god, they're still siding.
Matchup when you draw it with the right attributes.
Yeah, but
oh
what
my
Tom's
god,
gonna be looking for is hopefully Julian doesn't draw Holly Sue, and maybe he can find some of the side deck cards we saw just in the previous feature match. He has cards like Droll and Lockbird in the side deck, something that could be quite useful, because Vanquish Soul is a strategy that adds a bunch of cards from the deck to the hand. But at the same side of the coin, if he has the Droll and uses it, that also turns on Izuna, which doesn't need to add anything. It sends from the deck to the graveyard, brings back the Lupus, so it could be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, Droll and Lockbird, a card that you definitely think about when you play against Vanquish Soul K9 as to how powerful it is. That's up for Tom to decide. It's in his side deck. Is it in there for that reason? I guess we will find out if we see it.
But yeah, I mean, once more, Tom is gonna be on the losing side, back against the wall. Can he find a way out once more? He has done it plenty of times this weekend already. He has been there in the past. He has always found a way to fight back hard, and I think he's gonna try his best. But Julian now only 1 game away from having this third back-to-back North American representative taking it, and especially also that for-free player sneaking in and then taking out the top seeds. Let's see, I think they're gonna try their best to stay
okay, hey, game 2, here we go.
Game 3 today.
Yeah, that's right, we can't have a short
this is where Luna Light does its best work, right? Going first.
Tom lost that game at number 1, and he was still able to bounce back and win game 2 and 3.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think a Dimension Shifter or Lancia or
yeah, for sure. And you say that, you're just reminding me, you know,
Su plus attributes or Izuna. I think a lot of that just kind of wins this game for him. Like Luna Light just has really intense choke points.
If you're a fan of Tom.
Absolutely. I mean,
cool.
I know he's got a lot of supporters, obviously, in this room.
Or not. I don't know.
A little bit more. Julian,
not cool.
so, but he has a lot on his side as well. And even back home, of course, he's one of the best players in Europe. He has been for a lot of years. And I'm sure, you know, he is deserving of a chance. And he's going to have, no matter what, you know, the right to call himself among the top 2 best players of this year in all of the world. But now you can see it, getting focused, getting in the zone. He knows that this does not matter anything. At the end of the day, you're called champion when you win 2 games. You don't get an extra trophy for going 2-0, and so he will try his best to fight back and get us into game.
Oh my god, stop yapping.
Dude, it's
shuffling the
still
deck.
siding? That's crazy. We were just talking about how long it was going to take as like a joke, and now this is like the longest siding I've seen to date.
It takes so long, like, come on.
I get it's the finals, but like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, as you say, he has been here before, so on the one hand, that might be a tough
I don't think
experience,
it's
but on the
actually
other
that
hand,
long. I
he's
think
been
we're
here
just
before.
really
He knows what's
didn't want it to be
happening. He has that
over.
resilience. We've seen him all the way through the top 8 in situations.
Why'd you make me
pretty
do
bad
this?
for him, but he just kept his
I didn't make you do anything. I said, hey, do you want to do this with me? And you said, sure. You said no, but sure.
Otherwise, I'm gonna win, and he did win.
I was right.
In the past, has also been on the other side where he was
Well, now you're the one holding me
finals,
hostage.
and then he has seen,
Oh
you know,
my
the
God.
opponent crawl back, so he knows maybe that's a possibility. And I think, although that can be not the best of memories, if you look on it on this side, you must have learned some precious lesson from there and took it to his advantage. And I'm
Stop
sure
yapping.
he's done.
Start the
Mentioned that
fucking
this
match.
was
Oh my
his dream,
god.
just like any other player.
No,
in the world.
let him yap for a little bit longer. I'm sure it'll make the quality of the game better.
Have a chance at this one single match. I think you can share the same feeling, Billy.
Yep, sometimes you're in the finals, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them, but he's going to have to lock in here for game number 2.
And this time he will get a chance to do it by going first. Can Tom turn this thing around? We are
Stop
ready,
drinking
so let's
water.
jump back into action for game
Play
2.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, a handshake from both these duelists showing nothing but respect for their opponent.
Is that a Holy Su? I see Fua.
I-
And it's gonna be main phase.
That's
Do
pretty
we
strong.
have anything from
I saw
Julian?
Fua as well.
Not quite, it seems that we can enter
I
the
see
main
Nib and
phase.
Fua. Oh, wow.
There's
That's
some
incredible.
useful
Was that Lupus in his hand too?
cards There. We'll see how Tom is going to
I don't know.
navigate his hand in this matchup.
The only ones that aren't too dark to see are Nib and Fua because they're both brightly colored.
Once more foolish Puriel goods. I mean, having a read might as well, but it's pretty straightforward. And we are gonna use a shifter.
Is this the
Oh
way
my
the World
God.
Championship can end with a dimension shifter? The one of
Please, please. This is how Shifter died. Please.
Julian
We deserve this.
staring his opponent down.
For the love of God, please get Tikaboo and Shifter banned. Please. Please.
Please.
Please.
We deserve this.
Please.
Hi, Alistair.
Incredible car.
You hear me?
shouting down
Hey, Alistair.
Yes.
You got here just in time to see Julian resolve Shifter Game 2 of the finals.
Must be, can we make
Oh,
maybe a
Jesus.
Baguska? Can we hang in there somehow?
Would a Baguska
Hold on, can you guys hear me?
enough?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just going to dump the
One second,
Serenade
hold on.
Dance
I can
to
hear
the
you guys, but
basement,
you're
so
like
down a
really.
card already.
That shifter
You sound like you're in like a military shooter.
Oh.
We're
Yeah,
not.
give me a second. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
It might be because we're in streamer mode.
What do I do if I get hit with this
What?
dimension shifter?
It might be because we're in streamer mode.
Kind of falls out of your mind a bit. There's not really that many
It's
decks
possible.
playing with it, but it's so
It sounds like we're at
devastating.
DEF CON 1
Just
right
adding
now.
your cards to get banished immediately.
Oh, set 3 pass.
Passing the turn.
Wow.
Oh, okay. There it is. I just have to change my
Okay.
device. We're good.
Tom,
Alright, he drew Fua for turn.
can Julian
He might
find
just
a way to
pass.
play the game is the question.
I think he just passes.
Does
See a
he?
lot
I
of
think it was.
interruptions possibly from him. Can he have something? He passes back.
He passes back, no play from Julian. The dimension shifter
Wow.
is now
Wow.
over.
And
So much value, D-Shifter. Well done.
traded one card
I
for
mean,
the
it
shifter,
went
but
one for
now you
one.
get a
Yeah.
full phase
Playing right
even
now?
on your
And it's a
first
pass back.
What?
Oh, he passed back. Oh my God.
Going on in this final, both
pull up the
duelists not really able to.
Jokel. Oh, Joker reveal Jokel. Oh my God.
Does Tom have anything? It's the
Black Goat calling Jokel. Oh my God.
Keep them in the hand.
Yeah, take one extra turn. He's most likely gonna be.
Oh my God, this is
Now,
crazy.
Julian, I guess he could technically.
Wait, so
go
he
and
has to
normal,
discard
but
for hand size, probably, right?
No, he's got 6.
Oh no.
Can Tom find anything?
Give him a goal, Leo, please.
Phase 1, it's gonna be foolish.
I mean,
Foolish
Julian
burial.
has-
Oh, here we go.
This is gonna resolve.
Julian has double Fua and
And
Nib in
Nib.
his hand.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Yeah, I mean, double fool don't matter if we get a Liger.
Does he? Can he get a Liger before Nib?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the combo.
Silverhound.
He's having a good think. He's not going straight for the Silverhound. Yes, he is going
It is
straight for the
Silverhound. Do
Silverhound.
we see a response? Ash Fuvalos. It is the Fuvalos.
Does Tom have a responsible charming false? Does he have his signature?
Oh, there's an Ash.
Blossom and Joy Spring. It's not the call by the grave, but it's at least gonna stop Julian from drawing into more cards. And now this Silverhound is gonna special summon a Luna Light monster from the dead.
Didn't he have a second Fua?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't chain it. I think it might be Perulia.
Also got that
No.
in the
Perulia, this is after game 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he wouldn't have Perulia in his deck then.
Okay.
Against Luna.
If he,
Or
yeah, if he had a, I thought he had a second
What a
Fua.
game. This has been such a roller coaster of emotion. We thought it could have been all over. Just
Did we see it wrong?
Shifter, but then a bit of
Maybe.
All I know is Nib double
both sides,
Jokel.
and now it's Tom.
There's
Oh,
it was
Perulia.
Perulia. See, I told you. Yeah.
To follow this up.
I don't know why he has Perulia in his deck, but
I think he's just looking for any
What?
sort of charmies, like anything
Sure,
to
yeah.
keep the Liger Dancer from hitting board.
Summon a monster from his hand once.
Also, why did he not activate that like at the
Julian doesn't have
start of the
really play with could mean everything.
main phase one?
I mean, he didn't
or
want
start
to.
of
Well,
the.
like,
In this
it's like he doesn't want to waste the card if he
But
doesn't
the
know
normal
he's
summon
gonna
comes
open
down here
playable.
from the Kaleido chick. He basically just searched from his deck.
Just draw a third Jokel.
And, there are a lot
I think he drew Lantern.
huge ones possibly from Julian.
That looked like an
Oh.
Izuna.
Oh, it's Zuna. Oh, wow.
K9
Oh.
is gonna be activated here and special
This-
summon to the field.
If he has Luna Fusion, this might
You just
actually
activate
be
the Black
fine.
Goat, You call Lupus, you stay calm. That monster cannot use its effect after you've used the
Yeah,
Black Goat
but you
last.
must do it now.
Oh,
and
oh, yeah, he
Tom
has Black
sees
Goat. Yeah, it
this
doesn't matter.
line. He calls the Lupus, shutting down this play.
So he won't be able to exceed summon here on Tom's turn. Now the
Great
Kaleido chick
catch.
the Kaleido chick is going to send a Luna Light monster from the deck to the graveyard to copy the name, and it's going to be Yellow Martin.
Oh, this is good.
Yellow Martin's
I mean,
going to
he does still have
return
Nib,
that gold
so-
to the hand to special
True,
summon
true.
itself.
And honestly, like not putting an extract monster on the board isn't even that bad. Like it chewed through the Black Goat lefts. So
Not putting an extra monster on the board is
Where
probably
does he
good
go
too,
from
because like
here? He has to
again,
take
Luna
a lot of
Fusion is
things
a really
into
good card.
right, that's
consideration.
what I meant.
How can you do the most
Like,
amount of damage
yeah.
with the least amount of
Lupus
damage?
forced out the Black
Oh,
Goat
he might
lefts,
just
and
Bagooska
Is
pass.
it gonna be a Dugaris or a Brotherhood of the Fire?
Oh,
Fist?
no.
To get access to Fire Formation Tinky.
He's trying to
That
go
is
for
gonna
Poly,
be the
I
case.
think. Might as well.
Yeah, it has been a while since that card has been on a future.
We're at 3 summons. Yeah, there's no way that he hits Liger Dancer by 5, I don't think, with this line.
Probably not, no. If he has the black sheep for Poly,
Tom, maybe asking,
back the
if Julian can
Poly.
read German.
what are they arguing about?
I think he's wondering about the lock from the Silverhound, but the
Oh, he's trying to see if he was locked
Silverhound
under
was the
Cinderhound.
gold
He's not.
Leo that got returned to the hand, so he is able to
He bounced
overlay
the gold
for
Leo.
this Xyz monster.
Yeah, just asking a bit about the fact. I mean, you do see a long text. In reality, the second part not so relevant at the moment, but.
I mean, Shep, to be fair, I don't think anybody was prepared for Luna Light in deck building. Like,
As it is,
I just don't think people were thinking Luna Light was gonna.
I think Vanquish Soul probably can disrespect it just because like
It's a fair. It's like a fine matchup.
Tinky from the deck. You're right,
It's like
it has
fine
a lot
enough.
of words, but
Yeah.
it essentially just gets Tinky here in the situation. Unless you're playing pure Fire Fist and end up with like 3 fire formations on your side of the field, it's
Yeah.
not doing much more. It does have a thing I think on summon to negate all your opponent's monsters.
No, it's
Yeah,
quite,
I
quite
mean-
important to detach, because that way you can get another Moonlight into the grave, so you detach and then you can negate the effect of
That's
all
what-
face-up monsters on the field.
yeah, and also what's relevant is usually these kind of effects only last until the end of your turn, but it's actually until the end of your opponent's turn. So for example, that loop is
One of those sets is a what's it called, perfume. He might be able to get through Liger through
but yeah, as you have mentioned, the last effect definitely not relevant.
But it's like
be playing tanky in this deck.
very committal. So he knows.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was a younger man, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when we all were, but not quite the same nowadays. So, I mean, obviously you are in the final, one game away from being world champion. You don't want to make a mistake because you.
Please stop yapping. Come on. Let me get an hour of sleep before TNT.
You know, you've got to learn your German well enough, otherwise you'll lose in the World Championship final.
Oh my God.
What your teachers tell you.
Nothing wrong with double checking the card text here, but
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it seems like everything is on the line. What a game it is, honestly.
No, they gotta yap. They gotta yap more and more.
Stop it.
They just gotta keep yapping.
And this
Oh my
God. Even further beyond.
And add something else to our end to push through.
Here it is, advantage to Tom right now. Gonna start resolving some effects. Very important that he can detach a material to get something in the graveyard if he needs to. Very important to remember to not summon too many monsters under that Mochami Perulia.
Oh my God.
Black Sheep definitely wants to get that Yellow Martin back in the graveyard. Black Sheep will be used to add polymerization potentially from the deck to the hand.
Oh God.
That in the Lunalight.
Hey Julian, can you win, please?
Please.
And yeah, as mentioned, that the touch is important.
Wait, so hold on. So the Brotherhood
sets the
guy
tanky. The
negated
tanky
the board.
searches the black sheep. The black sheep searches the poly.
So does
he has Tiger. Oh.
Okay, so is Lupus still getting banished?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it applies to itself when it summons itself.
Gotcha.
This game's over.
Yeah, Lunalight Tiger brings
Oh my God.
that Kaleido chick.
Is this game 3?
2.
This is game 2.
Okay. Who won game 1?
Julian.
Julian.
Okay.
I don't know. Nib might keep him in it, right? Because you
He
can
might
only.
not be able to OTK actually.
Well, because the tiger's already been used here, right?
He has. Oh, I guess he used Martin already.
Wait, wasn't that 4 summons?
That's 4 summons, yeah.
Wait, what?
Hold on. No, that was 5. That was 5.
Oh, what was the 5th?
Oh.
Book of Eclipse.
It's gonna keep the Nibiru in hand. You can't tribute anything on the field.
This is so fitting because this is exactly the way in which he lost his final. He lost the final
that's
to
crazy.
Samir with
Oh my
this
God.
exact play of the Book of Eclipse. And when I say you learn from your losses,
Wow.
this is exactly what I mean. Doesn't get much more poetic than this, does it?
Now the Perfume Dancer is going to add a Lunalight Perfume. The Yellow Martin was used as a material, so it's going to add back the polymerization from the
Oh my
graveyard.
God.
The Yellow Martin is still stuck underneath that Tiger King, though, so he's going to have to find a way to get that in the graveyard if he wants to.
All right, well,
utilize
now the
Tiger again,
Lupus
but
is going to the
Perfume Dancer
graveyard.
also has that additional
Yes.
effect that can return
Yeah.
a Lunalight card back to your hand, so he already has an opportunity to use that Tiger again. Lunalight Perfume is going to bring back the Kaleido chick to the field, ready to use its effect yet again, putting another fusion monster into the graveyard. We can't quite see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I can only assume it's the Leo Dancer to then get into the Liger Dancer, possibly just a few moments from now.
What did he just?
Please play faster. Oh my God.
A lot of damage, and I don't see how Julian can stop it.
Yeah, here comes the wolf. Nibiru already used. It's got a, you're right, Marcello, that what cards are there that are going to deal with a field this threatening? Got to have all those monsters in the graveyard.
Yes, that was Eclipse, Shep.
It's tough to imagine.
3 of them are also known, because we know Double
Yeah.
Trouble is in the end, and then one is Nibiru. Only one more card, which means those Vanquish should do anything. And I'm pretty sure, as we can see here, we are gonna get into that final fusion.
Here's the Liger Dancer.
Might be moments away from getting into a game 3 here, as we are able to just completely disrupt the
Wait,
field.
can Liger blow up the board here? They're still considered special summoned, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right, then yeah, he
Destroy
wins.
those
Game's
special
over.
summon monsters
And
and
that
attack,
is
attack,
it.
attack. And we're going to a game number 3.
Oh, it was Borger. Last card name was Borger.
Jesus.
Absolutely incredible. You couldn't write a
Black
better
Goat is so
story
crazy, man.
between 2 decorated duels. They
I love
both
that
want
card.
This win so badly for
I
themselves,
was
for
like-
their region, for all the
God dang it, Shifter, please just carry, win the game.
Let's see what Black Belt's going for.
Is that confirmed in the Megatins or no?
I think it is.
$28.
That's good.
$28 is crazy.
It's 100 for the QCR.
Absolutely, and as already mentioned, I mean,
I feel like that card
every
is like
single
held
one
a steady like
watching
20
the game
bucks
might have
for
been over
a
as
hot
soon as
minute
we
now.
saw that
Actually,
dimension shifter getting chained to the foolish burial goods, that one-off shifter.
Yeah, the card's like it's just a good card.
Fellas, my girlfriend found in a Shizu Ishtar costume. I'm living a good life. I'm a happy fella. I'm a happy guy. Life is good.
that reminds me. I have to order my my blade costume for Run.
Oh, that's gonna be sick.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
You doing the movie one or?
Yeah, we're going Wesley Snipes, bro.
I love it. I love it.
But again, I want to stress just how much this match matters to both, but especially to Tom.
I'm considering spending $210 on the Joey shoes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. You get those cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them, and
True. That is true. Can't go wrong with those.
Here in Paris, and now doing it to another Frenchman against him. So who is going to take it? I have absolutely no idea. Julian again with the advantage, but can the deck hold?
Yeah, it's going to come down to this final game. If it's anything like game number one, Julian is just one win away from becoming a world champion. But now that the side decks are involved, things could get a little dicey.
They could absolutely, and especially because, I mean, I don't know if Tom might have jinxed it, but he did mention, talking about our semi-final, that we might just see another Troll and Lockbird.
Yeah, here we are, that Troll and Lockbird. Is that the plan? Will it shut down Julian? We talk about these canine cards, they're fantastic into opponents' interactions, but if you activate Troll and Lockbird, all of a sudden, maybe you can use...
I don't have anything else to say. I was gonna say I hope they stop yapping, but that's just what they do.
You might be out of luck there, bro. Sorry.
you are SOL, my friend.
I'm so sleepy.
Been up since 3 a.m.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Actually, Trey, you don't get to sleep because you have to record a ban list prediction video with Alistair right after this.
No, I'm not doing that after this. I'm taking it.
I got all my mind. No, you're good.
No, get over it. We'll do it later.
Sure. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, we have an amazing story that's going to play out. We're either going to have our
Can you
first
still hear me?
EU
Yes.
World
Yes.
Champion in
Okay,
decades,
good.
Yeah.
or we're going to have the third year
Trey, are
in a
you,
row that
so
America is gonna walk
I
away with
actually
the
am
World
familiar
Cup.
with the
Which
4
one is it
different
going to
legal
be?
definitions of insanity. Well, no, Chef asked me, Trey, are you familiar with the definition of insanity? And I'll say none of them are the doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results. None of those. That is not any of the legal definitions of insanity. Most of it has to do with like whether or not you understand the wrongness of your actions due to a mental defect, and then some of them punish you only if like you were unable to control whether or not you did the wrongful action, like due to the mental defect. Like, yeah, I know one of the definitions, it was if you know that the action you're taking is wrongful, but you were doing it under like premises that were
I'm a bit sad that this is where it's going to end, but I'm also excited to see which one of these two amazing duelists will be crowned
due to a mental defect like that.
Absolutely, the grinding never stopped. Yu-Gi-Oh never stops.
I'm trying to remember. Like one of them, it's like you're still not considered insane, even if like the reason you're doing something is based on like your mental defect.
This is such an interesting Yu-Gi-Oh conversation that we're having here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, like there was one that I remember, one example where it was like, okay, I'm speeding because I think the CIA is like following me, and I crash into somebody else. I still know that the CIA, or I still know that speeding is wrong, and so even though like there's an underlying like mental defect there was the reason I was speeding, I know that the action itself is wrongful, and so I can still be punished, and insanity isn't a defense.
Okay, so you can't just plead insanity because of the CIA following me part, right? Just because you know that by speeding you're doing an illegal action.
Right. It has to be like
you didn't know that speeding was wrong and the CIA is following you.
Well, no, it could also be a situation where it's like, I didn't know that I was speeding. I thought I was smashing like an evil monster that just happened to be where my foot was.
I see.
That's where the gas was.
I was having a hallucination of gremlins running around my car, and they kept running all over the gas pedal.
Yes, that would be one where you can claim insanity.
Pretty good start.
So definitely being able
Mad Love and Jokel in hand.
Game number 2, and he also has Stake Your Soul, revealing a dark monster here in Dr.
Is that Jokel or Lupus?
Not quite the fire you usually
Dude, I don't know. All right, so it's Stake Your Soul. He's summoning Borger.
Yeah, absolutely everything.
This reads like he doesn't have a fire.
He does not. He has Case of Canine.
And then you have Heavy Borger already.
Mad Love. Is he trying to play around Roll right now?
Yeah.
Heads up play, having seen Tom already play it in the previous.
Oh, JK.
Oh, he does.
Oh, he had Rosin. Oh.
And we have the Fire Monster, Water Hand, all of the different Vanquished Soul as mentioned.
Is there a Mole Charmy?
Yeah, I mean, Fua makes a pretty big difference here. Well, no, he would have used it already.
I honestly think in this situation you probably don't Fua.
What?
What does he have?
You get Dice Smasher if you Fua here.
Yeah.
Dice Smasher is banned, is it not?
Oh, yes, it is.
My bad. I forgot.
Yeah, no, Jello makes sense because you can make Ripper first action before you do anything that would play into draw. So yeah, he just makes Ripper here. What is he doing? All right, this is probably fine.
Maybe he might have talents. Who knows?
He does not. He does not.
No, we know his hand. It's Mad Love Rosin, and he just searched Jokel.
Let's see, even if that is going to be the case. There was a different line possibly for Julian, but not quite. We are not going to see any response at all from Tom.
Also, wait, why is he summoning Mad Love and not Porter, not Rosin?
Because he doesn't need another monster. He needs Field Spell here.
Mad Love.
This might be some mind games.
I guess.
Of course, we are about to be on 5 summons, so Nibiru, the Primal Being, should be a consideration. You do not know if it's in the deck at all from Tom.
He's playing Lunalight. I doubt Nib would be in there.
Soul start is going to
some of them play it, but I think in this matchup you probably just want breakers.
Oh, he's searching on the fire so that he can go Xiaolong reveal 2 fires.
All engine, all gas, no brakes. Gonna search another card with Xiaolong. Presumably gonna be able to search the trap.
You can do so much.
I mean, sure.
The question here is, do you play around this?
Also, Borger hasn't drawn yet.
Well, he's getting all the bad draws out of his deck.
Sure, that makes sense.
Sometimes he has gone for the Snow Devil right away, foregoing the Vanquish Soul start effect.
Okay, you probably just search Snow Devil here, and then even if you get nibbed, it doesn't really matter.
Well, he's gonna make Ripper.
I mean, yeah, but like,
yeah.
and like, let's say he has like Nib Imperm or whatever.
Wait, so why search Snow Devil there? Isn't Snow Devil off of the field spot?
I mean, no, because you don't always end with 2 Vanquish Little Monsters.
He's not planning on ending with 2 VS bodies on board.
Yeah, like you can just commit into K9 cards at this point and not have
All
to
right.
like
Anyway, in the end phase, just
fulfill
Sure.
that condition.
assurance. It's just
Why
Because
not?
he also has Razin already, so it like doesn't really matter.
The only thing that you could search here would be Caesar, and there's no reason to search it.
Well as he can, getting the lantern now, which can get the force released, even though your opponent is not activating
Did
a
he play
monster
Force
check.
Release? Maybe in the side deck.
Going to send that Dr. Madlow to the graveyard for a Link Summon for...
Oh, you're saying like, does he have another target?
Rock of the Vanquisher is going to add back
No, more so like, does he
Pauly Sue
play?
from the
So a lot of
graveyard
Vanquish
to
players
the
don't play the
hand.
play.
And now is it time for
He does.
Liverpool? I believe we have not used
Okay.
the draw effect from Borger yet.
Yeah, I think the Borger's just been sat there. Maybe Julian says, I'm just going to search as much as I possibly can first, and then maybe draw into something that I couldn't have searched otherwise, rather than just drawing at the beginning of the turn.
Yeah, I also think that Stake Your Soul was kind of just an Ash Blossom check, trying to get Tom to use it, as it wouldn't have stopped anything else that he has really going on here.
Of course, it was I mean, as you've mentioned, a great bluff also because he didn't reveal the Razen on purpose. You know, he revealed the Dark so that maybe your opponent thinks, okay, you don't have Razen, I might use an interruption, but not quite the case here.
And those are really the skills you can have to make it to the World Championship, knowing
Please play faster. Oh my gosh. Why do they need to shuffle every single deck like 30 times?
Oh, he did reveal Razan for Holly Sue at the beginning of the turn.
True.
That was the first thing he did, I think.
They got to beat the El Stacky allegations.
Next up, what is he going to do after this shuffle is over with?
There goes that reveal.
He's just going to show him his whole hand.
I mean,
He knows
many
everything,
times. I mean, fair enough, but yeah, you revealed the entire hand, as you can see from Tom. Gonna get a fresh draw, and then we might get into those Nash Knights that have been, you know, consistently applying pressure on Julian's side of the field throughout the
Nash Knight? What? No, you make Durandal. Stop the heavy
Trey,
poly.
it's literally the World Championship finals. Yes, but like,
Honestly, I don't even think Durandal stops heavy poly though.
It does, right? Because it makes them pop the case of K9 or the field spell instead. So the heavy poly.
It has to be a set spell trap.
No, it doesn't.
So he can special summon
For Durandal?
number
I'm not sure.
C104, Umbral Horror Masquerade.
And indeed, that is the case.
The case for K9 also being destroyed here.
Oh, it's just destroy one spell trap.
Getting
Okay.
the force released. We have seen this exact
Does he play
opening in the
Durandal?
past from Julian. He's gonna get the heavy burger back to the end during the end phase. Sets yet another card. Obviously, that's no devil. And I think, yeah, he's triple checking. Have I done everything right?
Honestly, I don't even think heavy
Yes,
poly resolving
you
matters
are
that much
right,
here.
Guys, it was indeed the card we feared must have stopped and
But
might have stopped Julian.
If there's someone in this tournament who's played tons of going second cards, we've seen Dark Ruler Noir, we've seen Book of Eclipse, and Tom's key card we've seen him draw so much this weekend, called by the Grave. He has the opportunity to have plenty of cards in his hand to break through this board, but it's an uphill battle here from the beginning.
I feel like those evenly matched from, you know, back in the previous future matches might be helpful, but I don't think Tom is running any of those in his deck.
I see Willie in the front row. Maybe he could lend him one of those evenly matches out of the deck.
Throw one at Tom.
He's gonna need it. He's gonna need a combination of cards here, but he didn't have any responses during the turn, so there's a chance that a lot of his cards in hand are these going second options.
Look at this, 6 cards in hand from Julian, a full field of threatening interruptions. Can Tom pull
I don't know if Lunalight plays through this. He'd need, like, evenly.
No reaction.
Would be a miracle. Let's see how he's gonna start.
He's not gonna keep it evenly.
No, heavy poly probably doesn't do it here, right? Because then Julian just activates the trap card.
Does he have it? Does he have Book of Eclipse? Does he have heavy polymerization? Does he have Lunalight cards? It's gonna be Fualos.
Oof, which
drew it for turn, I guess.
It's devastating because it's most likely, you know, the card he just picked up for turn. It might have
Book of
made
Eclipse.
a lot of a difference if it was in the first 5.
The next card's Foolish Burial, so no board breaking cards.
I mean, Ripper can just negate that, right?
Well, Ripper negates whatever, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Send Martin.
What? No, so, yeah, Hound.
6.
I would think.
Well, if he sends Martin and gets Luna Fusion here, that depending on the rest of his hand, that can actually just be like Ghetto Heavy Poly. Yeah, he's going for Ghetto Heavy Poly here. So he can do a funny thing here.
Well, Ripper would just negate this, wouldn't it?
I mean, maybe.
He could Snow Devil his own board away, also to make Luna Light Fusion.
Yeah, you can just Snow Devil your own board away, and it like doesn't do anything. Well, I mean, still gets value off of it, though.
Having any possible outs, but I agree with you, Marcello. Let's just negate something.
Oh, he has draw in his hand. The
Maybe
game's
he just
over.
wants to resolve his draw on Lockbird as.
Oh, does he?
Monster.
Yeah, his draw.
Tom's key card all weekend has been called by the grave. He's gonna need it here if Julian does in fact have draw and Lockbird.
Can we find the call by the grave? Because we might be moments away from dropping that spellcaster monster from Julian.
Oh, but it doesn't have Caesar.
Are we gonna see?
I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
Nope, there it is.
It's
Droll
gonna be
and
Droll and Lockbird.
And you see Tom, look at this guy. An amazing opening and an absolutely devastating blow. That card losing popularity this weekend is why Luna Light was a great pick, but Julian's smart enough to include Droll and Lockbird in his side deck.
He has mentioned he tried to include cards that could cut a lot of other decks, maybe not using those Artifact Lancia, but just trying it out. And now, after the draw and lock resolves,
I mean, this game's basically over now, right?
Able to continue.
It depends on the rest of his hand.
Why are the judges?
Looks like the judges
yeah,
are having a quick
stop it. Let them play.
But play will be continued here shortly.
Oh my god.
Let them fight.
Oh my god.
About just yet.
Well, if Tom had droplets, he could have used turn player priority to chain it and might not have been given the opportunity to.
I think Julian asked. That was pretty clear.
Does that even matter?
Throwing a blind guess there. So there is a possibility, but no, I think all that's happening is that Julian is asking for a translation, which makes a lot more sense. And just asking about this Luna Light Fusion.
So yeah, he's just gonna Snow Devil himself and the game's over.
Familiar with allows you to use extra deck materials if your opponent controls a monster special summon from the extra deck.
But it's just one extra deck material.
Only
so
one.
if he has 3 Luna Light monsters in his hand, he could.
I mean, is that worth it? Like,
yes.
Kind of feels bad.
You stop Liger from hitting the board. And if under Droll, he probably loses.
There's a little scary possibility for Julian, but no real way to stop this Luna Light Fusion as far as I know, so
yep,
might just have to deal with it.
Not at all, but in that case, I mean, if Tom ever gets a a way out because of that, I think Julian is.
It's really just, does he have the 3 names in hand to do it?
Do we have? It's
okay,
no,
he doesn't have
one.
just the one.
Like
okay, that's fair. He got aura'd.
And being the Perfume Dancer won't be enough. Maybe you can go into Leo Dancer, but no, if he only uses one, he can't even go into Leo Dancer. Because yeah, Perfume Dancer won't do anything.
Oh, he would need to use a card from the extra and like 3 names in hand in order to get to. Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
The deck since it was sent to the graveyard by card effect. So he's going to opt to use a monster from his deck instead of the extra deck, since it is only going to be 2 materials here. It's looking like.
Yeah.
Maybe the Emerald Bird.
It's not that bad.
That's rough.
It's not good, but it's not
that
bad.
Has to mean that we don't have many monsters in end because we can't add.
We
cannot get that, perfume.
Yeah, that Droll and Lockbird is the last thing Tom wanted to see without having any interruptions. The Fuwalo's probably being that 6th card on the top of his deck, just brutal.
And it's even one more card that doesn't do anything now that Droll and Lock is there. You don't even get those extra draws with the force release.
You didn't have to remind me about that. Brutal.
Do you even have force release?
Yes.
Oh, he does? Okay. No, this game's over.
Yeah, he used 104 to pop his own Case of K9 to set the quick play.
You just have everything available. As you can see, Izuna is there. Olizu is there. It's not only the field that we must worry about. Every interruption in the end is available from Julian. How can Tom pull this miracle off?
He can't.
We get some monsters with the Emerald Bird summoning back from the graveyard. The Silverhound can summon from the deck, but just don't know if
Summons
it's gonna be
Kaleido,
enough. He
gets
also
Holy
still
Seed,
has
the game's
Yellow
over.
Martin in the graveyard, which can summon itself back by returning a Lunalite card.
You know, making the action slower won't make them different.
Maybe with the last card in hand being
Tom.
something like a
It's game 3 of the finals. Let the man take his time.
Ooh. Ooh. That's spicy.
But now we access this Lunalite Tiger, usually, you know, placed in the Pendulum Zone. This time is gonna make an appearance in the main Monster Zone.
This is the first time, yeah, we've seen Lunalite Tiger there in the main Monster Zone. Kind of funny.
Does the bird add it to the hand? Oh, Martin's going to add it back to the hand, I guess, is the idea. But is Martin going to get through the Umbral Horror Masquerade or any of the thousands of interruptions seemingly on Julian's side? Or just the Perfume Dancer can add it back?
I mean, this is really sort of heartbreaking in a way. Such amazing duels from both sides throughout all of this weekend, but now we are down to this remaining one, and Tom seems like he's just fighting an uphill battle.
So the Umbral Horror is going to negate effect. It's going to take a random card out of Tom's hand and have his life points.
That is quite the interruption right there.
And let's take a look at this title.
Let the dice decide. It's going to be 2-3, the middle card.
Oh, no!
But it's tough, but you can't use it when your life points are this low.
The life points already have the Umbral Horror Masquerade, just an excellent
I guess it wouldn't have
card
mattered
against
anyway.
heavy polymerization, unironically.
Wow.
Does he? This is just, I don't know.
I don't know what Tom might come up with. This has to be absolutely tough. He can bounce back the Tiger, but here comes the forced release, which is gonna upgrade the Ripper into the Werewolf and then destroy it back to the extra deck.
Full Moon rises, Ripper turns into a Werewolf.
2 more cards in hand, and if you activate any of them, the Werewolf can get rid of it. And there it is, gonna show the full hand from Tom. What is he gonna reveal?
Roasted Lunalite Perfume? Oh, but Droll and Lockbird.
Neither of them do anything,
Droll and Lockbird stops both of these cards. The Thrust won't be able to add. The Lunalite Perfume won't be able to add.
And we are down to the last effect in this Tiger.
Gonna bring back the Yellow Martin with the Tiger. And Julian has the Dust.
Yeah,
Snow Devil
is there, as well as Olisu, so still the interruption have not ended for Julian. And here comes Olisu.
And that's it!
Wow!
All right, cool.
Wow. Look at those sparks, dude.
Yeah, that was cool. All right, I'm gonna go sleep for about an hour. See y'all. Good stream.
Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah. Alistair, we'll get together another time. Well, he's gone.
I miss him already.
Do you?
Yeah. I like Alistair. He's a cool guy.
Okay.
Attention, duelists.
Bye, stream.
We have a brand
Bye, Trey.
new champion for the TCG.
Good for Julian.
For Julian Kaon! Congratulations.
It does feel great that VS won Worlds. It does feel great. And, hey, North America wins 3 straight Worlds in a row. And that means that Willie lost to the eventual champion, which means that Willie gets 3rd.
Julian, come and join me back here. You can tell the emotion is here. You've been very calm, collected, but confident. The room have been loving you, and you are the TCG World Champion. How do you feel?
don't even know what to say. I feel ecstatic right now. I don't even think it hit me yet.
Good for him. He gets an air fryer. Konami brand air fryer.
Now this is your
all right. I am glad that he won. Happy for him. I am going to call it there, though, because I haven't slept in a while, and I did not sleep much, and I've been up since 3 a.m. streaming. So thank you all for joining me here. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It was nice to have everybody pop in and chat with us.